Welcome in, everybody. Hey, it's KGB from the C Sports Network. What's up, everybody? Welcome in for a Sunday stream. That's right. We're here for Game 3 of the three-game series between the Athletics and the Atlanta Braves. And as usual, we got our co-host, Mr. Maverick from Maverick Sports, the man above.
Hey, everybody.
There he is. Let's get him on the show. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in.
What's up?
Good afternoon, Kenneth, David, Cooper. Great seeing you guys already. Remember to smash those thumbs up, gentlemen. We want to get this stream started off with a bang, so we need all the likes we can get. First pitch is scheduled for 12:35 p.m. Central, 1:35 Central. Or Eastern, sorry. 12:35 Central, 1:35 Eastern, first pitch. We're actually going to go down on the field if they play it, if they show it. We're going to go down on the field early. Matt Wilson was receiving some kind of award, and they're doing something for Lou Gehrig. Some kind of celebration for Lou Gehrig. So if they indeed show that, I'll take us down live with live sound feed. As usual, I'm still setting things up as we go, so bear with me. Got to get the back end set up and then pull the chat out.
I already have there, Kenneth.
All right, here we go. Pop this chat out. Bring it over here for right this minute. All right, they're still on commercial. Interactive is starting to get up. Working. So there's that. We are prepared. If we need to go old school, we are prepared for the old school game. Let's cross our fingers and hope not. I certainly hope they got the 3D interactive working correctly today. All right. You want to go over the starting lineup there, Mav? I'll throw
Yep.
Oh,
Can.
oops, wrong button. Fat finger.
All right, everybody.
I
The
got it
starting
up on the
lineup.
screen.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to
So
go
the
down on the
fir-
field while you're doing that.
Yep. Starting lineup for today's game will be none other than Michael Harris.
The Atlanta
Playing
Braves
center
are part
field today.
of
He
all
bats
of the
first in the
celebrations going
leadoff
down
spot.
league-wide.
Of course, everybody knows that Ronald Acuna is out for the season with a left torn ACL in his left knee. Batting second will be Austin Riley. He plays third base today. Marcell Ozuna bats third in the DH spot. He goes off third. Playing first base today, batting fourth will be Matt Olson. Batting fifth, playing second base will be Ozzy Albies. Batting sixth, playing right field today in the place of Ronald Acuna will be Adam Duvall. Batting seventh, will playing left field today will be Jared Kelnick. Batting eighth, playing behind the dish, Sean Murphy, the Smurfinator. Batting ninth will be playing shortstop today will be Orlando Arcia, and today's pitcher on the mound for today is Uncle Charlie. His last inning, he gave up way too many runs, but we're hoping for a bounce back after Chris Bell had a rare blemish in his outing yesterday, so we're hoping that Uncle Charlie comes through today. So there is your starting lineup.
He's been through this so many times, just as far as being able to pick himself back up after a run.
Thank you there, Matt.
Picking up a team at large.
To answer your question, Cooper,
Look, man,
I don't really have anything good to say about it. I'm very frustrated with Ronald Acuna Jr.'s decisions that he made. He's a professional ball player that gets paid millions of dollars to play for the Atlanta Braves, not to play for the Puerto Rican leagues.
At least a couple of pitches over the
Venezuelan leagues, wherever he went, that he got hurt during the offseason. He got hurt down there. He come into the season hurt. That knee was already compromised from playing in Venezuela. He let down his team. He let down his fans. And I don't know, man. I have an Acuna jersey because I like the guy. I think he's a talented person. But you just screwed your team and your city. Now we have to let the year play out and see if him being gone's even going to make a difference. Because when he was here, he wasn't really doing a lot. He was in a hitting slump beyond anything that I've ever seen him play in the last few years. So I guess that's a little bit of my take on it. Thanks for asking, though. That's happened to tell you.
Yep.
How you doing, Nathaniel? That's right. What's up, Outlaws? Go Braves, baby!
Battery power made by steel.
And also further news to that, Ronald Acuna, he is going to be scheduled to undergo surgery on his torn ACL in his left knee June 4th. He's going to be out there in Los Angeles, California, so he's going to be set to go under the knife in a couple days. So we're going to bring you that. And also, AJ Minter is down on the 15-day IL with hip inflammation. Tyler Matzek's still out for shoulder soreness. So, but Mr. PJs is back in the starting the relief rotation for the Braves. So we're hoping that Braves can win today and take 2 games out of the 4-game series. So
at least that's a 3-game.
Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander.
Oh, is it 3 games?
At least
brighter.
Yeah, that's only a 3-game. So we win today. We win
the
series.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up with.
Not really.
Are you crying? No.
Well, with busy as I've been,
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, you know I've been busy, brother. You know that.
Miles on any travel purchase. What's in your wallet?
People who come to cricket stay with cricket. Cricket gives me the coverage I need at a really fair price.
What do you mean there, Cooper?
This came all the way from the top. New offer, 5G plan.
I've actually got a Ronald Acuna card sitting here too, but I'm also pretty happy about
what gives me
this card right here, Mr. Cooper.
Performance.
I've got a signed Michael Harris baseball card, personally signed by Michael Harris himself. A family member gave it to me a couple months back when I went to Savannah. They actually came up here to Atlanta and met the cousin of Michael Harris, and they were actually allowed to get on the field and meet him personally, shake his hand, take pictures, and they also signed a baseball bat, a couple hats, and a couple baseball cards. And one of them baseball cards is that one right there, and that was given to me for a Christmas gift a couple months back, but I could not get down there for Christmas, so they actually had a birthday celebration going on, and they went ahead and gave it to me as a late Christmas gift. So I was pretty stoked about that.
In baseball history. On June 2nd, 1925, he became the Yankees' starting first baseman on his way to the legendary streak.
We'll see what happens today in this baseball game.
I believe it's Lou Gehrig Day today.
Amid the struggles of debilitating disease, displayed the humanity and grace that had become synonymous with his legacy.
That I might have been given a bad break, but I've got an awful lot to live for. Thank you.
Gehrig succumbed to ALS on June 2nd, 1941. And today, June 2nd, 2024, Major League Baseball honors the Hall of Famer with a 4th annual Lou Gehrig Day as we remember his legacy and all those lost to the disease that bears his name.
Alright, may they all rest. Here we go, baby. 5 minutes and counting. 4 minutes and counting.
Yep.
Got a live overview of Truist Park.
Is presented by Truist. Rubber game of the series. Braves winning on Friday.
Here we go for the rubber game.
Today, and yes, it is Lou Gehrig Day across Major League Baseball here on June 2nd. You will see the players wearing that number 4 patch on their jersey in honor of the Yankee and baseball great. And we will be discussing it as well. And we start by discussing it. You see the number 4 up here in the booth. Brandon Gunn, CJ Nitkowski, that number 4.
Oh, okay.
The fight
Well, you never know. One day it could be worth a lot of money there, Cooper. I'd hang on to it.
And for the Braves,
and I've got a lot of baseball cards upstairs that are worth a lot of money, too. My dad and I, we've always collected baseball cards when I was a kid. So
that leads us into talking about Matt Olson. Not only what he's done off
so
the
you never know. Baseball cards, they fluctuate. So
CJ, he's really started to heat up, and as he's heated up, this offense
is starting to get going. They range in price, and they might go up, they might go down. You just never know what you have until you actually start going through everything and looking everything up. So
Matt Olson is his ability to get to the fastball. 476 against the fastball during this 20 games that we're talking about. The last 20 for Matt Olson, 5 home runs over that time. The Braves needed it. He has brought it, and has been really good to see here from Matt Olson.
Yeah, the Braves got the bats going yesterday. Unfortunately, though, Oakland putting up 11 runs to even the series. Now the Braves will try to get the series victory here today on a Sunday in Atlanta. We will have the starting lineups, the first pitch, and all the play-by-play action next on.
So Aaron Judge, everybody, was ahead of the Major League. He is your Major League home run leader. He had 20 home runs yesterday, but last night he hit a 464-yard foot home run. So giving himself 21 home runs on the season. We are early in the season. He's already hit 21. Could we see
protection and 1 quart of moisturizer?
We see history.
So he can forget his underarms and focus on being unforgettable.
Never know.
Forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
I'm getting vaccinated Pfizer's pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
Come on. I already got a pneumonia vaccine, but I'm asking about the added protection of Prevnar 20.
If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from...
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. By the Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. And by Truist,
and that's Cooper, that's really cool. Hey, how you doing, Russell?
A Sunday
yeah, he is. Judge is a monster and has been for a lot of years. That's what people don't understand, Cooper. A simple letter to the teams, just telling them, how great you think they are, and that you would love to. Love to have something from their organization. A lot of them will send out free stuff to you just for contact.
Last time that put the ERA up over 4. And we'll see if Charlie can do that here today and help the Braves win a series.
Yeah, it'd be a great time for a bounce back from him. The stuff looks
really
what?
Good. There you go, Mav. That's what we should do.
We've always known it to be spinning, but Charlie's had a little bit of an issue with command. In-game adjustments have come a little bit slower.
We reach out to the MLB, to all the teams. And we do a content.
Lineup is from your local
we do a content video where it follows.
And it's Toro
where
and
we submit a letter. We send out a letter to each team.
First pitch misses.
And just show the process of what happens after contact.
For the A's for Game 3 of the series.
That'd be kind of cool. I think might look into that.
77 degrees. Some rain in the area. But hopefully nothing too threatening here today to get this series in. But the Braves winning Game 1 4-2 on Friday. Yesterday, both teams got the bats out, a combined 20 runs, but Oakland was able to get away with an 11-9 victory.
Yeah, it was a tough one yesterday. Chris Sale, first bat start of the year. He had been excellent. We saw the offense put the runs on the board. but no win to show for it.
Charlie evens the count to Toro.
No, there's nothing threatening. There's nothing threatening. I'm looking at the radar.
Struck him out. Curveball.
There's nothing going on. There's rain way to the east of Atlanta.
He's feeling pretty spinny here.
It broke up before he even got to Atlanta earlier this morning, so there's nothing really going on.
So we know about Charlie Morton and the good curveball. We'll take a look at the forward keys to the game here today. And how about Charles in charge? Try not to sing it, Brandon.
Yes.
Try not to.
So where are you at right now?
It's difficult, but it's expensive. We want to see.
I'm going to be sinking. I forgot to turn the interactive on. I got to talk.
Luis Medina on the other side.
All
right, so I got it paused up. It's his first pitch after the first out. I got it paused right now. They still got to get the interactive. Still got to get out first.
Yeah.
Interactive is always about 35 seconds behind, and I like that. I like that because then I can pause the game and sync it up real nice.
Right now, Angelar is up to bat. So the 0-1 pitch. I don't know where you're at. That was
Logan. We're only on the top
that was
of the
pitch
first.
number 2.
It's going to be a good day.
Get
your
Jordan
strike 2. So I don't know where you're at. I'll try to get synced up with
6
you.
for 9, a homer, 4 runs driven in. This is a swinging bunt. Sean Murphy will take it. And
I think he jumped ahead on me.
The current A, and there are 2 away.
There's 2 away.
2 away. Okay.
Ahead of me.
Yep. You and I are synced up as far as the play is concerned. Okay. So I don't know where the interactive's at on my end, but as far as what you and I we're pretty much synced up. They're looking at Sean Murphy behind the dish.
I should be synced right now.
Every time. Well,
all right. Here comes pitch number 1 to Blade.
Nope.
And there for strike 1.
We're already through Bladay's first pitch. Here comes the second pitch through.
Okay.
Quickly 0-2 to J.J. Bleday.
So I'm a bit ahead of you.
Charlie Morton wasn't officially
Charles.
It was happening no matter what.
I'll go to the other VPN.
So that helps, but
well, refresh it. Sometimes refreshing can make a difference too.
Yeah.
And Charles is looking for a 1-2-3.
Okay, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yep. Got him swinging.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Yep.
We're synced right on them.
Yep.
Nice start, Charlie. Nice start.
Swing and a miss on the curveball from Charlie.
We come back in. He's pitched. That was a nice beginning.
Yes, it was.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Remember, smash that thumbs up for us today, guys and gals. We're looking to get 30 likes. 30 likes. Can we get it? Can you great, wonderful people help this small streamer continue to grow? We're looking for 1,000 subscribers and beyond. We're at 911. Be sure to subscribe as well, baby. We could use some new outlaws. Unfortunately, everybody, we did not last night with the loss to the Athletics. We lost out on the Golden Broom celebration potential. So we have to wait till the start of the next series, which will be a 2-game series with the Boston Red Sox. And the chat vote was incorrect last night as well. So both celebrations are a no-go.
Local Toyota dealers bringing you this lineup as always.
But I did tell you that we enjoy giveaways here.
And Kelnick, Murphy, Arcia to
so
round it out.
We have it set up today that we are going to be doing
Luis
some
Medina.
game giveaways. So be sure
Season
to get
debut.
your Steam game client
Came
started
off
up
a
and ready.
60-day IL today from an MCL sprain that he suffered in early March. So this is his second major league season.
He's got a live arm. You can see he
And
had a
these
high
will be
ERA,
all
tough
for
win-loss
PC
record
for
last year. The
your,
walks were
Steam
somewhat of an issue for him,
game
but 96 on the fastball to go along with a slider, two-seamer, curveball, and changeup all in there for Medina, but not a guy that was very consistent, not just with the walks, but the command even within the strike zone. He'll spray it a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like the 4-1-1 on him, to your point, CJ, is a lot of raw ability, but he just hasn't put it all together yet.
And he's in the right place to have the opportunity to work that out here in Oakland. If you're on a contender right now, they don't really have the time to wait, but the Oakland A's do. They saw enough last year. Had he not gotten hurt in spring training, he's probably on that opening day roster, but here he is, and there's a good example of what we're talking about. 97 missing by a mile.
4 for 8 in the series for Michael Harris. But he swings through a curveball.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike three, one out.
Batters in the game so far, 3 strikeouts.
So Michael Harris goes down swinging. That's out number 1.
Defense for the A's, brought to you by our friends at Racetrack. And Duhar, Blade, Brown left to right.
All right, Cooper. You have a good one, buddy.
At the corners, the rookie
Hi, buddy.
Schumann at short, Geloff at second, and the Atlanta native Kyle McCann gets his second start of the series.
Still looking for my document.
Upstairs, ball 1 to Austin Riley.
So the 18th start of Medina's young major league career, first ever time facing the Atlanta Braves.
1-0 pitch.
And all of their hitters.
Just below the strike zone. Ball 2. So 2-0.
This ball hit out to left field. And
Swung on. It hit the left field. Caught. Out number 2.
These are the kind of guys that can be very frustrating to face because you know the stuff is live, so you're sitting at one point trying to be patient, get him in the zone, but when he's in the zone, the stuff is live. And so again, even though the ERA was a little bit high, this is the kind of pitcher that can really frustrate opposing hitters. It's one thing when you have great stuff. A lot of guys have great stuff, but at least you can have an idea, where can I really kind of get locked in, what part of the plate? He's a little bit harder to do.
So we got the Big Bear. He takes inside, ball 1.
And a lot of guys having trouble pitching to Marcell Ozuna, that's for sure. Had another big game yesterday. Homer, 4 runs driven in. Fastball, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. So 1-1 to count to the Big Bear.
He's hitting
Come on, Big Bear.
Season, but here at home, Marcell Ozuna is hitting .352.
1-1 pitch.
Missing inside.
Inside, ball 1 or ball 2.
We will see if that
So
lasts.
2-1 to
That's
count
not what
to
his history
Marcell.
tells us. Down, away to righties in particular, he will open it up. Away to lefties, he opens it up considerably.
So the 2-1 pitch.
But he had a call this year on a fastball. It's funny we get these.
Way inside, ball 3. So 3-1 to count.
Right in the middle of the plate of a pitch.
All right, everybody.
Earlier this year.
Look in your the chat box.
It was in a pretty big spot. But
take it away, brother.
He has been a guy that will open it up quite a bit.
There you have it, our first giveaway game of the night.
No question about that one, up and in.
We do not know what it is. It's just a random key.
Can be a little erratic.
It can be worth $1. It can be worth $60. I don't know. It comes as a random, but there is a possibility
yesterday in the 6th inning
that there is
balls and strikes with yesterday's home plate.
That there is all kinds of price ranges. They can be $1, $5, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60. We just don't know. So good luck.
Olsen took a visit
Be
to
the
the
first to grab that key, go over to your Steam game client.
And as we talked about in the Open, he's been
You'll
playing
go
really
to
well. Last
activate
19 games, he's hitting .350.
Steam game.
And what he did right there, which we
And
haven't seen a lot
paste that
of,
in there,
was
but you got to be quick.
Chase has been really under control here lately for
It's
Matt
one
Olson,
redeem
but he
per
offered
key.
that first pitch slider
And if
outside
somebody
of
else beats you to it, you're going to get an error saying that it's already been.
That one
it's
gets
already
away
been
from
redeemed.
McCann. Ozuna will get up 90 feet.
So we're going to see Ozuna move to second with a wild pitch that the catcher couldn't handle.
Now that should be a pass ball, I would assume here. I mean, that was right in the glove, but off the tip there for McCann, and then off his mask.
Yeah, it is a pass ball.
Let's say the other thing with Medina for catchers, you cannot get too comfortable on location and getting locked
So the
in.
1-1 pitch to Matt Olson.
Being expected to be. You got to be on your toes.
Olsen line drive base hit.
Swung on, hit the right field. Here comes Big Bear coming around. Scores! All right, Braves take the early lead, 1-0. Yes, sir.
Red hot, Matt Olson staying red hot. Remember, he offered at the slider outside of the strike zone. This one right down the middle, and he is ready for it. They were playing him pretty deep and right, made it very easy for Marcelo to score, especially with this ball being shaded toward the line. Matt Olson continuing to do great work here.
Fourth run driven in the series for Matt
Ozzie Albies takes inside, ball 1.
You can take your helmet. There you go, Marcel. You scored.
You had to work a little bit. A lot of running in that one after the walk.
Hit the Big Bear Sunday salmon.
So the 1-0 pitch.
Now Ozzie Albies bounces his foul.
All right.
Foul ball, strike 1. So 1-1 to count.
Sorry about that sound loss for a second.
Ozzie had an 18-game on-base streak that ended yesterday when he was 0 for 5.
So the 1-1 pitch.
Popped up.
Pops up. For the third baseman underneath that for out number 3. Atlanta strikes first with a 2-out single, RBI single by Matt Olson. Braves take the lead, 1-0. Go to the top of the second.
We're on commercial break.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me try something here now.
I'd like to give a shout out to my good buddies over there at the C Sports Network and Maverick Sports. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
You hear that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And they are able to hear. All right, when you hear that sound, ladies and gentlemen, that will be, we are ready to give away some games again. So remember, listen for that sound. When that sound plays,
many base runners and throw that
there
many
to
pitches
watch
in the
for
first
the
inning,
chat.
it's a grind. So you're just not as sharp, not as crisp.
And I don't
The
care if you're the
location's always
guy.
good from then
Let's
on
say
out.
I posted
Charlie's
10
saying that
games today.
he's
I
at a
don't
point in his
care if
career
you
where
get
he's
all
trying
10.
to figure it out.
Nobody
Should he
else
go for
wants
the
to
soft
try and
contact
grab
or
them,
strikeout.
or
Says
for
he
you.
feels like he's getting enough weak
But it's
contact
just our
and
way of
enough
saying
swing and
thank
miss
you to everybody.
that
It's
both
been
are
a-
attainable in terms of an
We've
identity.
kind of been
but
in a
said it
giveaway
changes
drought.
from outing to outing. So
our
it was
Braves
good
have
to
been
see
letting us
Charlie get off to
down.
that good start and make the adjustments he needed.
Can't keep a
Absolutely,
win
and
streak
that is
going
kind of
for very
position A,
long.
right? Can you get swing and miss, and can you get weak contact? I think Max Fried is probably a great example of that, where he balances the two so well. It is also incredible to hear 40-year-old Charlie Morton just talk about still working on figuring that out, as good as he has been over the course of his career. But
That's right, Kenneth.
You're always learning and always adjusting.
Well, he had to love that first inning. It doesn't get much more efficient than 11 pitches and 3 up and 3 down. Now he faces the cleanup hitter Brent Rooker. Three balls and a strike to Rooker. You mentioned that Rob Drake will call the strike away. There you go.
Yeah, right on time. It's been consistent enough from him throughout his career, and these hitters know that going in. Charlie knows that going in, and so you try to push and expand away and down to righties.
And then he's able to get him with a curveball. 3 strikeouts through 4 batters. And you can see Rooker questioning that second strike call of Rob Drake.
We talked about it yesterday. It completely changes the complexity of the at-bat and the approach for the hitter, especially when you start to get in those 1-1 counts and which way it ends up going. And
for Rooker,
that's pretty much the case there after getting ahead of Charlie Morton.
Right fielder Seth Brown. Speaking of strikeouts, Brown didn't play yesterday. On Friday when he started, he was 0 for 4 with 4 Ks. And Charlie quickly has him 0-2.
All right, that's strike 2. So Seth Brown the other day went down with 4 strikeouts. He's late in the count now, 0-2. But does Morton get his third strikeout?
Got him.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Nice.
So already 4 strikeouts for Morton.
That's 4 Ks on the day already, man.
Kind of going back to what Ashley was talking about.
Oh yeah.
Charlie's showing ball
today.
today.
That I can do outside of my great curveball. Well, so far the curveball has been on point.
He knows he come out and pissed the pot the last time he started.
Seth Brown.
He is looking way better today.
And then a fastball at the knees to Zach.
I mean, I realize we're early. You know, we're only in the top of the second, but here we are, 21 pitches, and he's 2 outs in the top of the second.
Yep.
There it is. Look at that strike. I mean, it is on. We got a ref.
Yeah.
We got an ump. That could have been a ball, too, though. That ump was generous.
Could have been. Yep.
Come on, Charlie. Let's get out of this inning.
2 down, 0-2 pitch. Reaches for it, fouls it off there at home plate. Geloff in road games this year striking out right around 40% of the time. Let's see if Charlie can finish him off.
Put yourself in his shoes, right? You just watched the breaking balls to Brent Rooker. He gets 2 fastballs. You're down 0-2. You got to be thinking, I got to protect against this curveball, and he throws a changeup off the plate. But he did a good job of keeping the at bat alive for now.
0-2 pitch. Swung on, grounder right to Austin Riley. Fires over to first. Out number 3.
Pitches in the first, just 13 in the second for Morton.
11 pitches in the first, 13 in the second.
Fees or minimums and no over.
So for 24 pitches for Uncle Charlie, doing pretty good. He's looking pretty good today compared to his last start. His last start, he gave up 6 runs. So he's not looking too shabby today.
Uh-oh. What time is
What's that sound?
What's that sound? It's party
Giveaway
time! Giveaway time!
Party time!
Giveaway time! All right, giveaway time, guys and gals. Giveaway number 2. There you have it. Be sure to grab your Steam game client, open it up, grab that key, head on over to the redeem section. You should know where to redeem them by now. We've been doing this for a year or better now, so be the first one to redeem the key, and it is yours for free for life, or for as long as Steam is around. One of the 2. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts to the bottom of I'll wrap you up. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the support. Ron and I talked today. Should we let the cat out of the bag to him?
Sure, go ahead.
So hopefully in the next few weeks hopefully soon. We can't say specifically when, but we're going to be doing a giveaway for a hat, an actual authentic MLB hat.
Adam
Whoever
Duvall,
wins,
Jared Kelnick, Sean Murphy to face Medina.
We'll have a $50 spending limit for
up and in.
You can only get one.
Duvall in yesterday's game almost tied it in the
We're
ninth with a 2-run
not
homer
going to try
down the
purchasing multiples or nothing like that. It's one hat. You'll have a $50 spend limit. Some hats aren't that. Some you might be able to find for $25, $30, or the $40
There's no
ones.
intent in what he
We're
does.
going to allot $50.
At the same time, if guys start getting clipped, they're going to be
shipping.
frustrated because that's going to sting a little bit.
And but we got to purchase our contest software.
The walk rate last year for Medina.
So we're going to get all that done, but we've already
12%,
discussed it. We're actually going to do a couple hats and T-shirts throughout the summer.
ERA. And again, this is his first appearance this year.
Again, when it comes to the T-shirts, it'll be the same thing.
Until he had that MCL.
We got to have it in stock. All that stuff. Everything will be ordered from the MLB website. So you would be required. We would need your name and name, email, contact info that we can have it shipped.
From 2-0, he's even the count at 2-2, and it's fouled off the bat of Adam
Some
Duvall.
good things, guys. Fun things. I was also saying last night that I've been purchasing memorabilia that I'm going to be giving away as well. We're looking to get a contest software. That way it is completely fair. Nobody can say, oh, it was rigged. The software will handle all aspects of choosing new. And the software we're looking at, you can earn extra entries by sharing a link to the contest or watching the video on the channel.
You're usually not getting that call when you
gain
miss your
extra
spot
entries
as badly
that way.
as he did.
That is a strike at the knees to Jared Kelnick.
But to be honest, too, that's probably an ABS strike.
But I did find a hat earlier. I guess it was $10.
That likely would have
Hell,
been
if we had 50 of them, we could order 4 of them.
Yeah.
But then we would be responsible for the shipping. But anyways, that's some good news that we wanted to filter out to you guys. Why we're already doing some
Kelnick
giveaways
had a
here.
2 RBI double back on Friday. He's 3 for 7 in the series.
But I hit 1,000 subs, guys. The celebration, the 1,000 subscriber celebration I'll be doing. It is confirmed. I already got somebody that wants to sponsor with 2 $25 gift cards. They could be a Walmart gift card, Best Buy. We haven't really figured that much out, but there will be 2 $25 gift cards.
Grounder to third, sharply to Toro, but he
over the
takes
first
it.
out,
Throw,
number
so
3.
has it, and it's a
That's going to
1-2
end the bottom of the
second.
second.
10 pitches for Medina.
So we're going to head to the top of the third. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping. Hey, if you haven't done so yet, please be sure to hit that thumbs up. We're trying to reach 30 likes for today's stream. 30 likes. If you don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. It is absolutely free to do. And it is the best thing you can do to help support a streamer is to like their content. And hey, if you've been around and you've been checking us out and you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. We would love to have some more Outlaws join. As you may have heard me rambling there towards the end, we got some pretty cool giveaways coming up. These are planned giveaways. What we'll be doing is we'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway and a hat giveaway on my channel, and 1 t-shirt, 1 hat giveaway over there on Maverick's channel. Why he streams, why we co-stream together. Oh hell, you were covered up by the.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right, man. Hey, it's okay. You're good. Your brother.
How long you been covered up?
I'm being covered up for a while, but that's okay. I was still. You're good. Hey, you got a lot going on behind the scenes, so no big deal. But I'm still here.
You could understand why.
Didn't even notice it was pushed.
Like he got himself together and he's back out in left field. But
well,
man, just maybe
with all the game
we'll
piece
keep an eye
stuff
on
and all
it here
that
with
open
Jared
now,
He is back
they're actually in places I didn't know you were
Charlie
covered
Morton
up
gets a
because
strike called.
the document with all the
Pitching to Kyle
keys,
McCann.
all the codes are covering you up. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Now to Kelnick.
Normally that
All
wouldn't
right.
be there, so I would have noticed right away.
And then drifting back, and he's
Nice, Kelnick.
as he runs into the 3:35 marker. That was tricky.
It certainly was, especially when it's coming off the bat of a left-hander. You do not expect this ball to spin back this way, and the way that he fielded it, more often than not, that ball's going to continue toward the stands and the foul line. And good recovery there from Jared Kelnick.
We had a pretty good wind yesterday blowing from the left.
Strike
to the
one.
pole. More
To
calm
Schumann,
today as far
the
as
outside
wind is
corner.
concerned.
Schumann with a 266 average, 3 homers, 11 ribbies, and an OPS of .731 on the season.
0-2 to
8
Schumann.
fouls that one back, strike 2. So quickly in the hole is 0-2, 1 out. Braves lead at 1-0, top of the third.
Memorable game for Max Schumann yesterday. The rookie was 4 for 4.
So basically, everybody, the software we're looking at, it's a third-party website software that'll take care of all of it. So you would actually click on the link to it, and that's where you would enter the contest. It'll authenticate that you're a YouTube subscriber.
So Max Schumann
It'll
has hits
authenticate
and
all
5
that.
stranded bats.
There will be some rules and regulations, like you'll need to be a subscriber to the channel.
Let's take a look at that curveball from
things
Charlie
like
Morton.
that
Not a
for
bad
the-
one, but
for
he stays
the-
on it and has a really good approach, and that is trying to
For
keep
the
that pitch
larger
up. The
prize
moment you get in
giveaways
trouble, you start
anyways.
trying to pull that pitch. You start trying
Right.
to hit it for power if Charlie is locating
We
it.
do these
Yes,
game key giveaways. We don't make anybody prove that they're
Now the
even
bottom of the
subscribed.
order.
We just do them
And
to
Tyler
give
Soderstrom.
away.
Right.
Oh, that
Things
came
like
in
the
at-
T-shirts and the hats and
Did it
stuff.
hit
We
him?
want you to be subscribed
Yes.
to both channels. So remember that.
Talked about
If
Charlie
you have
and
not subscribed to Maverick's
sometimes when that
channel,
curveball
guys and
gets
gals,
overcooked, he will hit batters.
get in on
and
that
Soderstrom
future
here.
stuff. You need to be subscribed to
See
both
it,
channels.
again, it always seems like it is that curveball and the breaking ball that gets a guy on the foot for Charlie. That is number 174.
I'll tell you, I'd subscribe to
Charlie
both channels for a chance to win a hat.
On the hit by pitch list
Yep.
of pitchers.
Sandstrom just got hit by a
12
pitch.
away from
I seen
Tim
that.
Wakefield.
Told
Does
Mav
it
today
show
I
how
seen a
many
$10
hit the
hat. It's like,
curveball?
ooh, $10 hat.
That'll probably only go back to 2009, so for him it could.
Strike to start off the at bat against Toro.
Basically StatCast errors when
Yeah.
that happens.
I didn't mean to create more work for you.
Listen,
I'm
you
sorry.
talk about work like that, Brandon. 96 of the 174 hit by pitches have been on the curveball.
I actually would have said more if I had to guess.
Next in line is Framber Valdez, 33.
Wow.
Curveballs hitting, guys. So the current score is 96 to 33.
That's a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, but I don't got my.
Well, Charlie set him
So,
down.
1-1
3 up, 3
pitch
down in a
to
row,
Abraham
first and
Toro.
second inning, and now
Outside, ball
after
2.
the
So
McCann
2-1.
flyout, a single and a hit by pitch. The first time he's dealt with traffic here today.
My store should be up, boys.
Yes, it is. So is mine. So the 2-1 pitch.
I tell you, I guess
Swing
nobody
and a miss.
likes.
He did
I
strike
guess
out
nobody
Toro
likes
in the first
the
inning swinging. He's got him 2-2 here.
the merch, man. I haven't quite figured that one out either. That absolutely nobody has bought a hoodie, a T-shirt, or anything out of the merchant store.
2-2
Struck him
pitch.
out again. And once
Struck him
more,
out.
on the curveball.
That's strike number 3. Out number 2.
No, that's
Back here
5.
from Charlie after the hit by pitch.
That's like
You
5
don't
on the day
Ks.
for
Location
Charlie.
of this
Yes,
curveball.
5
That is
Ks on the
very
day
valuable.
for
All
Uncle
5
Charlie.
strikeouts here this afternoon. They've been on the Charlie Morton curveball. By the way, change that number to 97. I forgot to click on my include live games tab. So it's 97 of the 174 hit by pitches from Charlie Morton have come on the curveball.
Well, now he tries to get out of this thing, and another pitch that's
another really generous call.
It was off the outside edge. Dan
Yep.
Duhar.
It's not called those in his career. He's called that outside pitch a
Eighth time in
strike.
Charlie's
So
career that he has faced the Oakland A's.
So 0-1 pitch to Miguel Aljar. Ball weakly hit to Ozzy Albies. Fires over to first for out number 3.
In the top of the third.
Oakland strands 2 on base. Braves still lead it. 1-0. Go to the bottom of the third. Garcia, Michael Harris, and
Can I get the pancake triple play?
Ozuna due up. Or excuse me. Arcia, Albies, and Riley. I'm sorry. Due up for Atlanta.
Baseball is a sport. Pero la verdad
If
es que para
it was
nosotros,
one of those runners,
es otra cosa.
Garcia,
one of those
Harris,
guys get on base. Yep. If one of those guys get on base, then Ozuna, the big bear would come to the plate. So we're hoping for good things. Braves get more runs on the board and take this game home. Get it in the win column.
One more time, everybody. Maverick from Maverick Sports. You can check him out at
Right now, Sonic Shakes are half price after 7 p.m. when you order online or in the
Remember,
so save on your
in
strawberry
order
shake
to be
today,
eligible
your
for
shake tomorrow,
both
and
channels
your Oreo cheesecake shake
contests,
Sonic half price shakes after
will
7
need to
p.m.
be subscribed to my channel as well as
Epic
Mr.
Deals por
Maverick's
tiempo
channel.
limitado en Kohl's. Hay camisetas
So
para la
again,
familia $7.99,
one more time,
sandalias para todos
top
a
right corner of the
$29.99 y
interactive
muebles de
screen
patio de
is
Sonomo Goods for Life a 30% menos. Además,
Sure,
gana
along with them.
solo esta semana en Kohl's.
Yep, along within the chat box as well.
And you can find that we accept super chats, super stickers, super thanks, and we have membership tiers that you can join. Become a rookie for 99 cents a month, a pro for $1.99 a month, or MVP $2.99 a month.
Valley Sports is brought to you by Truist.
And they just give you extra perks and other
Battles
things,
and RBI
other little
single in the
goodies.
first. Braves concluding a 7-game homestand here today. Washington Nationals won 3 of 4. And the Braves trying to take 2 of 3 from Oakland before heading up to Boston.
I
after
can
the game
tell you
today.
that in the
Day
future,
off tomorrow, and then a 2-game series
we
with
will have
Boston starting
stickers
on Tuesday.
of the channel logos, actual stickers that that you'll be able to
RC, the
peel
only
off
Brave
and
not
stick
to
to
bat.
your notebook
He
or
digs in
wherever
here
you want
in
to
the
stick
bottom
them.
of the third.
And how it works every time you purchase a membership, a certain membership, it tracks how many months you have you paid for.
Up and in.
And
Domingo
at certain
Ayala, for those of you who are
months,
familiar with
we will
the
give
internet
away
personality,
prizes
the sound he makes. Usually when he takes a
as a
big swing, he's out there
extra
teaching kids
reward for
basically
people that
how to have
have
style.
been a
You're
part
out
of
on
that
baseball
group
field, it's
that
all a big
long.
joke, but he'll take a big swing.
So let's say at 6 months, you might get
he pops his
get a
chain,
sticker.
teaches the boys how to pop the chain.
Of course, you'd have to
all that kind of
provide
good
us
stuff.
with a mailing address, blah blah blah. Yes.
Orlando thought
So-
he may have had ball 4. I don't know if I like Orlando's eye because he does that a lot. Or when the ball's outside against the Braves, you go no when it's called a strike.
It's very irritating.
This one's back our way.
So we've seen a lot of pull this year from
Lots of
Orlando
cool
RC.
things,
The damage
lots
that
of
he
cool
has
things.
done for the extra bases has pretty much come across the middle, middle in, and middle away. That's when he's been able to put a charge into the baseball. But the bulk of what he has done has been to the pull side this season.
Speaking of pulling the ball, he pulls it just foul by about
Oh
a foot.
come on! Looked like it went down the third base line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it bounced to the
Seventh
left.
pitch of the
one.
at bat. This one in play.
Yep.
McGay comes in to grab him.
Nope, didn't work.
Quick message now from Texas Pete.
Texas Pete. Sauce like you mean it.
Shout out to D. Shout out to Gino. Shout out to Laney. Shout out to the rest of the crew that has not joined us.
In between
Hope you
hops,
guys are
ended
having
by
a wonderful,
Soderstrom, and
wonderful
Michael
Sunday.
Harris is 0 for 2. This upcoming road trip, though, a little unorthodox.
All right, so it's up to Riley whether we're going to see a Zuna or not.
A 2-game series, a 4-game series at Washington, and 3 at Baltimore. Longer trip for Atlanta.
It is. That natural rival of the Boston Red Sox gives you that 2-2. Of course, they were here earlier for 2 games this season. And then we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but the way that the schedule has changed, the travel schedule, I'll tell you that throughout my playing career.
Well, it's like they're trying to swing on the first pitch.
Right, that's where kind of all the studies have gone into sleep,
Yeah, I don't know.
best recovery, all those things for players.
That's what it looks like to me.
Left tomorrow, because tomorrow
The
being
whole
an
damn
off day,
team's been
maybe
so
3, 4
off
o'clock,
this
maybe a little
season,
bit later.
Yeah.
But now teams finding it to be much more successful, better on the body, that you actually
Austin Riley in a
off the
slump.
road, and so you end up with the 2
Tony
off
was in a
days
slump before he went down.
on this
Matt
trip.
Olson
but
was
that
in a
is
slump, but he's coming back. But the only one that's been
excited for the off day
basically
tomorrow
carrying the
in
team
Boston,
has been the Big Bear.
And
Ozzie Albies on a bad slump. Jerry Kelnick on a slump. Adam Duvall's on a slump.
And the reality is, you probably rest and recover a little bit better on the road.
They have a few sparks here and there, but they're not
during the season.
They're not
demands on your time, and you can see why the guys like taking those off days on the road when they can. It's much easier to relax and just kind of hang out or do whatever on the road than when you're at home. You're home with your family or other things going on. I think it's a smart move that we have seen. Big trend in the game over the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years.
And some of the guys will get out and play golf tomorrow. Some will just relax and catch their breath. Riley lined out to left in the first.
So the 1-2 pitch again.
Got a 2-2
ball down and dirty. Ball 2.
So all the talk about Medina, and I saw him a couple of times last season. The idea that he's
I didn't know that
absolutely
Adam Duvall is type 1 diabetic.
Afternoon,
everybody,
in the
I just
zone
learned that today.
56% of the time with his
that Adam Duvall is type 1 diabetic.
A couple of
2-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball to the shortstop, fires over the first for out number 3.
Show for it. And 7 in a row retired for Luis.
So we're going to head to the top of the 4th. Atlanta Braves leading
With
the
up to
Oakland
40 grams
Athletics
of protein, muscle milk helps build muscle while you.
Welcome in, everybody. I see we got 30 people here. I'd like to say thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, we're heading to the top of the 4th. The game is 1-0. Atlanta leading the Oakland Athletics. Atlanta's jumped out to an early start in the first by picking up a run.
By none other than Matt Olson.
Stalled. What was it that he hit? He brought somebody home.
An RBI. He brought the Big Bear home with an RBI single
right.
to right field.
Yep. Big Bear was just a trucking, baby.
Yes, he was. He liked the big Matt truck. Coming through.
Be sure to hit that thumbs up for us, though, everybody. We're trying to hit that 30 like goal. Remember, all the likes, they help immensely. The algorithm, the more likes we get during the stream, the more the algorithm pushes us out to a larger audience. So that's essential for you to hit them. And it's free. Doesn't cost you anything, and it's the best thing you could do for a small streamer is to like their content.
Yep.
For the 4th inning over the Oakland A's. Time now for our racetrack fueling up feature of the game and taking a look at Charlie Morton's
Thank you so much. We're sitting at 12 with that 30, so we're just about halfway there.
Great batting average against, 5 strikeouts on that curveball here this afternoon. There are only 4 pitchers in baseball that spin their curveball at better than 3,000 RPMs, and the Braves have 2 of them on their roster.
Oh, thank you very much for that subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. I don't know if you've just done it. I will give it a little bit to see if it comes through automated
There's a
system.
change
It
up
does it
there. Well,
within
who
the
are
next
the other
few
two
minutes.
guys?
I'll get that
Seth
updated.
Lugo has the highest spin rate and a little bit
I want
better
to give
than
you the
3,300 RPMs,
an
and then
opportunity
Aaron
if
Savali.
you are, if their
Lugo's
account
having a whale of a
is
season
visible
so
to the
far.
public of
That
who
ball
you're
bounced
subscribed to, then you'll show up.
Let's go ahead and take a
Automatic
look
thing-
at all in
automatic
one
one will
shot. That'd
take
be
care
really
of
hard to hit, especially if they were that fast. But
Yep.
that's
If
the
you're
location
hidden,
of the 5
then
curveballs.
I
with
have to
StatCast
manually add.
3D, powered by Google Cloud. And the thing there is the great location, right? At the bottom of the zone or below the zone. Charlie's been good with that pitch here today.
And when he struggled that last outing against Washington, gave up the 8 runs on the 12 hits. Some of those were elevated.
Yeah, he was
Uncle
missing.
Charlie
We
is there,
saw
Tim.
really a couple of starts in a row where
Uncle
they're
Charlie's on the
elevated
mound
up
for
zone, looking
Atlanta,
a little bit more hittable.
and
Saw a
the
couple
Oakland
get away,
Athletics
tried to go to
have
plan B, couldn't quite make the adjustment
Medina.
as quickly as he wanted to.
That one fouled.
Riley went as
Riley
far
coming
as he
over,
could. That's over the
just out of play. Welcome in there, Tim.
And he's been efficient today. 11 pitches in the first, 13 in the second, 14 in the third for Morton.
So the 2-2 pitch to the J.J. Bleday.
Bleday stays alive.
Fouls it off to stay alive. We'll do it again, 2-2.
It's almost surprising to see that lefties have had a harder time with Charlie Morton's curveball than the righties. They're hitting just 154 against it. Right-handers at 205.
2-2 pitch.
Throws it there, but he buries
All
it
down
in
and dirty,
the dirt.
ball 3. So 3-2.
I mentioned for Charlie, it's his 8th start against Oakland in his long career. Last time he faced him was actually in the postseason, but you've got to go back to 2019 when he was wearing a Tampa Bay uniform. He got the win in that game in the wild card round. Here he's giving up
Outside,
a walk
ball
to
4.
Bleday to start the 4th.
So that is a walk, leadoff walk for Uncle Charlie.
It is a little toasty here today with the sun out. Not too bad. I mentioned 70.
Yeah, it's a little toasty here in Atlanta. I will say that.
The breeze
So
as
it's a
yesterday,
little
so quite a
toasty.
few folks that are in the sun fanning themselves.
So Morton comes set,
That ball
swung
just
on,
foul.
just foul ball.
Good day for some of that Chick-fil-A sauce.
Strike 1.
Well, that was a big question. I did not have an answer. I did not reply on social media.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Even in the ballpark, you can't get it?
No, you cannot.
Nowhere, huh? They just will not bend. Good for them. I mean, they have a standard. They stick to it. It's a good example probably for all of us,
Right.
but ice cream would be pretty good right now.
Our producer Gretchen in my ears, I said
Yeah.
that. She goes, Sunday. Like, geez, Gretchen, calm down. Take a lap.
0-1 to count.
She pretty much took a lap, didn't she? Walking up here.
Oh, on the outside corner, strike 2. So
CJ was
0-2 to
brought
count.
bagels for the crew, so
to Brett
a lot of them
Rooker.
made the pilgrimage up. Long voyage to the press box to get those bagels.
Yeah, we
today.
call that one even Steven, right? The idea that you're going to take in those calories,
my
but
sub
you'll
number?
probably burn
Walk
them
'em
off.
off,
Yeah, by
that's
the time you
right.
get back to the truck.
So the 0-2 pitch to Brett Rooker. Oh, fires over to first for a pickoff.
Day is back.
Save.
I'm most excited for the 7th inning stretch today because I think we're going to
Yeah,
have
dude.
2 extra bagels, and I really want to see you.
It's
frisbee
already
one
at
out here.
9:12.
We're tossing some bagels, baby. I can assure you of that.
Will you put cream cheese on them first? Just going to go whole?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be mean.
So the 0-2 pitch to Brett Rooker.
Broke
And on to Arcia. Flips it to Albies. Flips it over to first.
Double play.
That is a double play. Yeah, baby. Get some. 2 outs.
Charlie goes with the curveball, and this one again perfectly located. Rooker hits it just barely off the end of the bat. 7th time that Charlie has gotten a ground ball double play behind him. It should be 6th time. And he's gotten a ground ball double play behind him. And a good way to erase that walk.
Missing inside.
Inside,
Seth
ball
Brown,
1
his
to
50th
Seth
pitch
Brown.
of the afternoon.
That was the 50th pitch for Uncle Charlie. 51st pitch coming.
And now
1-0 to
number 50
count.
throws
Top of the
number
4th. Braves
51.
lead it 1-0. Inside, ball 2. Seth Brown today 0 for 1. Strikeout in the second. 2-0 pitch for Uncle Charlie.
Seth Brown, parts
Swung
of
on
6
and
major
missed,
league
strike
seasons,
1.
all with Oakland. Been a regular in their lineup since 2021. But he was a long shot coming up. He played at a junior college in Oregon, where he's from, and then played at an NAIA school in Idaho.
2-1 pitch. Downstairs, ball down and dirty, ball 3.
Saw enough of him to draft him in the 19th round in 2015, but read an article where he was working at the Idaho Parks Department his first couple of minor league seasons just to make enough money to keep his baseball dreams alive. And now fast forward a decade.
So 3-1 pitch.
Here he is playing at the highest level.
Way outside, ball 4. Uh-oh, everybody. What's that sound? What's that sound? That's giveaway time.
Giveaway
time, everybody.
Giveaway time.
Look in your chat. Look in the chat, everybody. Coming down through the grapevine. There it is.
So it extends the inning to Geloff, who tries to.
There you have it, everybody. Head to the Steam Game Client. Be the first to grab that key and redeem it, and it's yours.
I remember my first year calling minor league games, and you had a guy who was a first-round draft pick who had signed for over $1 million, and then you had a 29-year-old first baseman who was making about $1,000 a month just trying to stay around. He had a little bit of everything.
Quite the disparity. Major League Baseball's done a much better job now of bringing up those salaries in the minor leagues.
I hope you enjoy it.
Orlando flips to Ozzie, and that
if you
will do it.
are
So
one that has, if you're the one to redeem it, I'd love for you to share with us what game it is that you got.
Look, things may seem fine down there, but you need to watch out.
It could very well be, guys. There's 3 keys out there.
Does this look okay?
It could very well be nobody's even touched them yet.
How do I protect myself?
Yeah.
With the new Scott's Healthy Plus Lawn Food. It's the only product that prevents.
We have given away hundreds of dollars of game keys since we started doing this YouTube stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you, not every one of the keys were reclaimed throughout the stream. And we have no access to it because when we get done with as soon as we post it, we consider that key done. So when we're done with a text document with all the keys that we've given them out, we delete the text document. So the ones that didn't actually get claimed, they're still out there.
Yes, they are.
David says time for giveaway time.
Yep.
In the helmet on a Sunday for the kids as we head to the bottom of the 4th, and we take a look at our Yellowwood bringing the lumber feature.
We got the Big Bear coming up to bat for Atlanta. Come on, Big Bear.
Of those categories.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's been a great year. He has been the man. This offense, no two ways about it. It's fun to watch him hit. Let's go ahead and add a point to that OPS and get it up over 1,000.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded to the shortstop. Fires over to first. Out number 1.
As a kid, did you collect the little helmets that you can get the ice cream in at the ballpark?
Whenever I could get my hands on them, absolutely. Wasn't too often. There wasn't so much bouncing around the league, right? I grew up in suburbs of New York City, and so it was pretty much get your hands on a Yankee helmet, and you were pretty jazzed about it. And that was also back in the day when you could get a little old here.
One on and fouled off. Strike 1 to Matt Olson.
You have the cartoon, and then you could collect a bunch and mail them in and order things like that. You know, 50 wrappers and $3.50 for shipping and handling. That was very exciting. And to think you had to wait like 6 to 8 weeks before you got anything.
Swung on and fouled out of play. Strike 2. So Matt Olson down in the count, 0-2.
You couldn't go online and check the status of your package. You had no idea.
Come on, Matty.
Didn't even have dial-up at that point. 0-2 swing.
0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Out number 1. All right, out number 2. Sorry.
97 miles an hour here from the right-hander, elevated at the top of the zone. One of the few times we've seen him kind of hit the glove exactly where McCann was set up.
Three strikeouts for Medina, who just turned 25 years
Albies
of
takes
age.
ball
last
one
month,
outside.
Third. (6'1", 175, and he deals a 1-0 here to
So the
Ozzie
1-0
Albies.
pitch to Ozzie Albies. Swung and fat out of play. Strike one. So 1-1 to count to Ozzie Albies.
A surprise.
Albies 0 for 1 today.
That guy caught it with his back.
Trapped it, but there you go.
He had no idea.
1-1 pitch.
Big cut.
Swung on and missed.
Ruled
Strike
that a catch,
2.
or is that a trap?
That's a
fine.
catch.
Yeah.
I'm calling that a catch. That's a good job. It bounced a few rows beyond him, and then someone dropped it. Landed right behind him and between his back and the seat.
So the 1-2 pitch.
Well, Medina
Popped up on the shallow infield, right to the second baseman, underneath it for an easy can of corn. We're out number 3. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Medina. That ends the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Braves still lead at 1-0.
Pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa. El béisbol es un corre.
Dang it. Come on, bravos. Like I said, everybody, Braves have been on a bad slump. Like, they haven't been able to get nothing. They haven't been able to get nothing going. Yeah, they get an early lead of 1-0. It just seems like they're playing nonchalant. Like, they're like, oh, it's no big deal. But, I mean, come on. Get something going here. Score on a few more runs.
So, David, Nathaniel, everybody that's actually Tim, what do you guys think about some of the things we talked about tonight? Kenneth? Gilbert? Anybody that's got Cooper? I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts about the giveaways and how we're going to try to handle it. I mean, I don't know. Like, we're just starting the process of actually searching for the right company. But we want to do it right. That way, there's no way anybody could feel that it wasn't done fairly.
Yep.
We're still going to do the little fun little spinner that OBS allows us to do, the Streamlabs. We're still going to do that.
I did not enjoy the meeting that we saw
not
in
for
between
the-
innings.
not for
Not
the
sure
big,
if you caught that or not, between the third base and the home plate
practice.
umpire. Looked like that might have been a potential weather update. Knock it off.
Don't ruin my Sabbath. See, they're kind of looking up at the clouds, which have thickened a little bit here. There was rain in the area earlier.
Yeah, the clouds may have
never
thickened up here in
actually
Atlanta,
rained
but there's no
here at
rain.
Truist Park.
I mean, all the rain is well east of Atlanta, so.
But they didn't go full tarp. They went tarp over the home plate area, tarp over home plate, or excuse me, the mound. But then they took those tarps off, and the Braves took infield today, and everything was fine.
And we are knocking on wood that will continue. Kyle McCann, the rookie, 26 years of age, as we told you on Friday, born here in Atlanta, went to Lambert High School, about 30 miles from where we sit at Truist Park. Awaits a 1-2 pitch. We were talking about how many friends and
Upstairs,
family
ball
he had here
two.
Friday. He said
So
about
2 and 2 to
100.
count.
Expecting about that same number today.
I wonder for him how many of those were his tickets. When do you actually stop and say, okay, that's enough? You can borrow tickets. There's ways to do it, but you also got to cap
Down
it,
and
because
dirty,
it's
ball
they're not
3.
free anymore. There was a time where you'd come in, you'd fill out a piece of paper and write, how many tickets you wanted. You could borrow them from teammates. You'd get 6 per game, and there was no liability.
So the 3-2
Attendance
pitch.
liability for each of those tickets.
62nd pitch from Charlie Morton.
Bounces it
grounds to Riley. Fires over to first for out number 1.
Who is 0 for 2.
Very nice.
Maybe he'll invoice his family members
That's
for
the way
the
to do it. Well, there's a lot. Like I said, family members, yes. The close ones, it's that secondary group. That's where it gets a little bit tough and where you got to kind of draw the line, I think. But first time, I get it. Go for it. I can't imagine every other year if he stays with the A's and they come here, he's going to do that. Basically 300 tickets per series.
Yeah, it's a lot. One of his buddies driving home today.
Welcome in, everybody. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Take an active part in the chat poll. You are new to the stream. If you like what you're seeing here, hit that subscribe button, everybody.
Along with the 5 strikeouts.
It's outside, ball 1, so 1-1 to count to Max Schumann, who's 1 for 1 today, single in the 3rd.
Hit today, Max Schumann. He singled in the 3rd and was stranded at second base.
High and outside.
Upstairs. Yep. Outside, up. Upstairs, 2-1. So 2-1 to count to Max. Inside, ball 3.
Schumann, a native of Portage, Michigan, undrafted out of high school. Didn't have a ton of college offers. Ended up going to Eastern Michigan. And then the A's took him in the 20th round in 2018. So a little bit of a long shot, but he's off to a great start in his rookie year.
3-1 pitch.
And he's drawing
downstairs, ball 4.
In his last 6 plate appearances.
That's a 1-out walk by Uncle Charlie.
Quick message now from Zaxby's.
Feast, 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 feast. The Mr. Beast box, only at Zaxby's.
Bottom of the order, and the first baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
It's only been 53 plate appearances so far this season, but Soderstrom has not grounded into a double play all year.
Well, what do we say?
That's right. That's what we're throwing out there.
No time like the present. Braves turned one last inning, a 6-4 3-double play when Rooker was batting.
You could get it with the changeup. That is Charlie's best ground ball pitch, and he'll use it more often to lefties than he will to righties.
That's 2-1 to count to Tyler Soderstrom.
Season for Charlie Morton. Good to see him bounce back after the struggles he had against Washington to start the homestand. Gets the call
outside corner. Strike 2. Just letting you know, buddy, I'm going to be having a phone call come in, so I'll let you know when I do have that phone call come in.
And the 2-2 pitch, he got him.
2-2 pitch. Got him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs.
Yep. Been the curveball that is
I might be having a phone call come in here shortly.
You can see a pretty big miss there. Above
from family.
From Soderstrom.
I'm sorry. It's family from California, man. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. It's family.
So 2 outs. Back to the top of the order.
So 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Pick off. Oh, got him! Schumann got caught looking and got Uncle Charlie gets an out. Number 3.
Holding up, it'll be the 3rd pickoff of the year for Charlie. They are not
going to
challenge, and indeed it will be.
A's are not going to challenge it, so that is out. Number 3. We got Duval, Kelnick, and Sean Murphy coming up for Atlanta. That was a hell of a pickoff play. Wow.
Stream minor league.
Cut the rookie sleeping. Yes, sir.
Best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Remember, everybody, if you're just now tuning in, Braves do lead at 1-0. Please make sure you hit that like button. It's absolutely free to hit the like button. If you're new to the stream, if you like what you're seeing here, smash that subscribe button.
Smash.
Smashy, smashy, baby. Smashy, smashy. Oh. And my oldest daughter, of course, is texting me on the phone saying, "Are you done streaming yet, Dad?" No. She wants to go get her nails done.
Thought you had to put them to work first.
Oh, I'm going to put them to work first. Then they're going to go get their nails done.
So
I've only got 1 yard to do. Well, I told her I would, but I told her she's got to help me first before we do anything. So I've only got 1 yard today. Wesley texted me and said that I don't have to worry about it. He went and got his yard done this morning because they were talking about rain coming in this morning, but the rain never come in. So he went ahead and cut his own yard today. So I've only got
the umpires and the grounds crew and
house across the street. So
coming, but it's probably not going to be much.
Shouldn't take me no more than 30, 40 minutes tops.
I mean, what was that? Not 30 seconds maybe of rain. It came down a little bit, but not enough to do any damage, and hopefully that'll be it for the afternoon.
There's no call that I would rather receive than Ed Ming and calling me and say, "Brandon, we want to add you to the weather consultancy crew here at Truist Park." I would love to be in on those conversations. I would add no value, but I would love to be in on the conversation.
It'd just be a lot of, well, we can play through that. Yeah, we can absolutely play
that would
through
be
that.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, the heavy stuff's not coming in for a while, guys. Let's press on.
It's upstairs. Ball 1 to Jerry
There
Kelnick.
is Ed.
Would you like to take his cell phone and throw it? Get off the phone.
Maybe the water will damage it. I don't hope that happens, Ed. I want you to have a long life with that iPhone 13. Downstairs, 3-1 here to Jared Kelnick, who grounded out back in the second. And, you know, we mentioned after that swing in the second inning, looked like he was favoring something, but since then he appears to be fine.
Yep,
upstairs, ball 2, so 2-1.
Tweak, and quite honestly, I think it's important that he seems to be like the kind of guy you got to keep an eye on. So he'll probably try to play through just about anything. The kid is a gamer. He's got this new opportunity now where he's going to play every day, and certainly not willing to give that up. And there are certain
downstairs, ball 3 to Jared Kelnick.
It looks like everything is fine, but I think the training staff probably keeping a close eye on him and making sure that everything is okay.
Three-one pitch downstairs, ball 4. That's a 1-out walk issued by Medina. Kelnick takes first.
A lot of double plays. In fact,
yep, ball 4.
Majors. Colorado's actually
Kelnick walked.
Double plays with 62. Mark Kotsay's crew, they've turned 61 this
You got
year.
Sean Murphy coming up the bat for Atlanta.
Sean Murphy is at bat.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Looks like I somehow got ahead of the interactive again.
Hmm.
No, that's Sean Murphy
Strike
on
one.
the interactive.
Yeah. So 0-1 to count. Murphy's 0 for 1 today to ground out in the second.
There's always two ways to look at that when you see a lot of those
downstairs, ball 1.
Is getting it done, but they're also in a position where they have a lot of opportunities. And sometimes, and I think in the case of a team like Colorado, because they're dealing with
1-1 to count on my end. They just threw the ball back to the pitcher. They're looking at Abraham Turo at third.
A little hit and miss with some of what's going
You're
on.
a little behind.
Arcia.
Refresh.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Refreshing.
Yeah, the pitching's been so-so.
Ball
The
2.
offense, they've hit quite a few home
2-1.
runs this year. We mentioned that they were
Yep.
third in the majors
We're
in
seeing
home
back
runs
up.
in May, but they've struggled to pile up wins, just 7-19 over their last 26 games.
Welcome in, everybody. Remember, please hit that thumbs up for us. Trying to hit
Murphy
30
fouls
likes
it
for the
back
stream.
2-2. It's a pretty sweet shoes that Medina
We
is
got
featuring.
quite a
there.
ways
You see
to
so many
go.
guys now, whether it's that they go and they get tennis shoes converted.
Been around,
which that
you've
looks like
sat,
that
you've
is the case
enjoyed
there,
what
right?
you,
Where you
what
just
you
get
see and
the
what you
spikes
hear, please.
added to the bottom.
Subscribe to the
I do
channel,
like the
baby.
look. Is that black and yellow or is that green and yellow?
Definitely would love to have some new outlaws.
That's
join
black
in,
and
so.
yellow. You see green?
And the best part about it is absolutely free to do.
No, I
It
think
does
guys are
not
getting a
cost
little
you
bit
a
older
dime
these
to
days.
subscribe to
Throw
this
gets
channel.
by Soderstrom.
Oh, ball gets away.
So Kelnick
Like
will
it hit him
drive
in
to
the
second
back.
base.
Either in the back or the hand.
That hit him in the back?
Bumblebees, is that correct?
No, I hit him in the hand.
Now, I think
Left
Jerry
hand.
Kelnick got hit
Watch.
in the hands, or
Here's a
someone
replay.
saw a reaction from him after he got up here. Yeah.
Yep, left hand.
He's okay in scoring
Hopefully
position.
that's okay.
So that takes away the
Come on,
potential
Murphy.
double play.
Come on, Smurf. 2-2 pitch.
Stopped by McCann, and now a full count
Way
here
outside, ball
on Sean
3.
Murphy with Orlando Arcia on deck.
The Smurfit. Murphy-nator.
What you call him, Smurfy?
Come on, Smurfy.
Only
Come on,
run of the game
Smurfy.
was on the Olsen RBI hit in the first inning. Now the Braves
3-2
looking to add on
pitch.
here in the fifth. 3-2. Called strike. No argument from Sean
Caught
Murphy.
looking,
While
strike
the slider for
3.
Medina.
2 outs.
You see the ball spinning, you're looking for
Caught him
the plate,
looking.
and just kind of backed up and stayed on the inner third, and that's what probably tricked Sean Murphy. I asked a couple of guys that I really trust on the hitting side about missing time and what is the most difficult thing to be able to come back from. And Justin Morneau, former MVP and does games for the Minnesota Twins, was one of the guys that answered that question for me. And he said probably pitch recognition.
Outside,
And the
ball
idea of
1
seeing spin,
to
we're talking
Orlando
about
Arcia.
fastballs and getting your timing back, but then also the idea of your ability to see the off-speed pitches, well, recognize them in time to make decisions. He said, when I've missed time in the past, that has been the toughest thing.
So the 1-0
It was a
pitch.
big chunk of time for Sean Murphy. Orlando Arcia hits this out to left center.
Swung on. Hit high and deep to left center. Up against the wall. To the track. Caught.
1-0 ball game through 5.
Damn. That ball was carried a long way. Just got it underneath it. Damn. Daughter's texting me again. Very persistent. Very, very persistent.
Yep.
Nothing on to the 6. You are watching Hyundai Sunday. The Braves and the A's.
We are back to Truist Park.
Truist Park. And Charlie Morton going back to work against the top of the Athletics order. He has struck out Abraham Toro twice.
I realize I'm covert from the cam right now.
Yep.
Bear with me. I'm eating my dinner, guys and
had a
gals.
fantastic May. In fact, he
I'd
led
just
the
rather
American
cover it up
League
on
in the
meat.
month of May with 39 hits.
So Toro took ball 1.
300 in the month.
So the 1-0 pitch.
But a quieter start
Swung
to
on
June.
a foul ball. Strike 1.
There was only one player in the National League that had more hits in May than Toro did. It, of course, was Luis Arraez.
Yeah, pretty much consistently for him.
Change up down 2-1.
So through 5+ innings here now for Charlie Morton, he already has 14 swings and misses. That is his 3rd highest total on the season.
Right back to him. How about that?
Right back to Charlie.
Reflexes at 40 years old. Toro sprinted down the line, but not quick enough.
There we go. Out number one.
Couple of hitters, right? He gets the big strikeout, then the pickoff, and now here he is defending his position and doing it well. It's all about reaction. This wasn't an easy one, but he acted like it was.
Yeah, cool, calm, and collected. I had it all along. Give Toro credit. He sprinted down that line. He was out by a healthy step, but made it closer than it
in there.
Like.
Strike one to Anjar. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts.
4 hits yesterday, including the homer. He has 2 groundouts so far today.
So the 0-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. Anjar is down in the count, 0-2.
0-2.
The payoff pitch.
Curveball down and away.
Ball down and dirty, ball 1.
When Charlie allowed those 8 runs his last time out against Washington, it was the first time
Now's
he
the
allowed
time
8
with
runs
his
since
pitching that
2015. That's how
you want to
long
watch
it
it
has been.
real close.
Also shows how consistent he's been.
Yep.
See how
more
much
like the
that would
Charlie
have been
Morton
down
we've
in
grown accustomed
the
to.
dirt.
Yeah, we like this one. We like Charlie all the time.
Gotta
but
watch
this is our
him
favorite
start
Charlie
fatiguing.
right here, where he's rolling. The curveball has been on point. All the punch
That
outs
was
have
his
come
80th
on that
pitch
curveball
there
here so far this afternoon.
So, so the 1-2 pitch
Trying to take
from
care
Uncle
of
Charlie.
Andujar.
See, that's
Did he go?
three times.
No, says DJ Rayburn.
Did he go? Nope. That's ball 2.
Take a look here from the side. That's actually a good call.
And now Andujar will step out.
Andujar calls time.
We don't really see it anymore where a hitter will use that timeout because it's taking the pitcher and the catcher too long to get on the same page.
2-2.
So the 2-2 pitch.
Little pop to the right side. No
Swung on.
for Matt
Little
Olson,
pop
2
to Matt Olson. We're out number 2.
That might be near the bottom of batted balls when you look at exit velocity that we'll see during the year. 45 miles an hour off the bat.
Charlie will certainly take it. Charlie, by the way, a teammate of skipper Mark Kotsay for the A's back in 2008 when Charlie was a rookie here in Atlanta. I mentioned the other day that was when Kotsay played his 1 year as a Brave. Spent most of the season as the starting center fielder. Now you fast forward here to 2024. Charlie still playing.
So the 1-0 pitch.
Kotsay in his 3rd year as Oakland's manager.
Going on and foul out of play. Strike 1. So 1-1 to count.
Like you have sometimes more in common
rain
with
coming down.
coaches than you do players. Charlie only hit 2 batters that year.
Yeah, it's just a small little bleeper.
Innings. I only bring it up because we don't know if those were on curveballs or not. We only go back to 09 that we can track that.
See, the rain has returned. Rain, go away.
It's just this little small blub. Looking at the radar, it's just a small,
when you see kind of
small little
cloudy
cell, probably about
it doesn't feel like it's going
a mile and a half long.
Anything significant again.
It's got a little bit of moderate rain to it,
but
but not much.
See the tarp.
Nothing else behind it. So
pretty proactive here at Truist, and Ed is, and of course that's his baby out there. He loves every blade of that grass.
Charlie trying to send
so
us
the
to
1-2
the
pitch.
6th, but that ball is spoiled.
Foul ball. We'll do it again. 1-2.
Right now. When you check into your hotel, that's the water pressure you hope to get from the shower head. Painted on
So the
the
1-2
inside
pitch.
corner, but Rob Drake wants to stay.
Painted on the inside corner, did not get the call.
We mentioned
Ball
the bigger strike
2,
zone that you
so
get
2
from
and
Rob
2.
Drake. That is
That
an
should have
area
been
where
strike
he gets
3.
tighter. That is inside to the lefties, and so holding true for today's umpire.
2-2 pitch. Foul
That
ball.
was probably
We'll
a
do it
situation,
again.
maybe one of the few times today for Charlie that he doesn't like the Drake.
Yes, another Seinfeld reference has snuck its way in here.
Most people like the Drake.
Love the Drake. A lot of the folks have gone back to the concourse to get some covering. Meanwhile, Charlie Morton with 2 outs and a 2-2 pitch coming.
So the 2-2 pitch.
Missed outside, 3-2.
Outside, ball 3.
Payoff pitch. And he
3-2
misses
pitch.
outside.
Outside, ball 4.
So 4 walks today for Charlie Morton, but just the 1 hit.
I told ya.
Yep.
Getting fatigued. Snit needs
Yep.
to pull him before he starts giving him up.
I know. And it just sits there.
Still raining, but it
Said
is.
he's okay. He's good to go, man. He's good to go. Yeah, let's do it.
Another ball.
Great find for Oakland. They
Yep.
claimed him off waivers after Kansas City designated him for assignment following the 2022 season. Last year he becomes an all-star, hits 30 homers. This year he's hitting .280 with 12 homers and 39 driven in.
Foul ball, strike
He probably
1.
doesn't realize this, but his Mississippi State Bulldogs about to eliminate my St. John's Red Storm in the NCAA tournament. 10-4 right now in the top of the 8th inning.
No, Matthew.
But the Johnnies did get a win yesterday, right?
Good win for them.
Matt Olson
Actually took Mississippi State
hit
an
Big
extra
Bear
innings
in for an
the opener of
RBI.
That regional ended up losing. It's an underdog situation.
Upstairs,
for
2
sure
and
for
1.
the Johnnies. College baseball's getting a lot of love, a lot of coverage out there. It's all over the internet now. You can watch a lot of it on regular TV streaming, and there's been a lot of upsets, which has been interesting to see. A lot of the big conferences that got teams, whether it was at-large bids, whatever it may be, have fallen, including watching Vanderbilt. They went 2 and out in the regionals.
Yeah, lost to High Point yesterday to get eliminated.
So the 2-1 pitch.
But yeah, Rooker was the SEC
See,
player
now
of the year
that-
2017
now the ump ain't
Mississippi
calling him.
State, and he's got a
He's
3
calling
count
them,
here.
them pitches strikes
Shout out to
all
my
day
hometown
long.
team, the Evansville Purple
Now
Aces
it's ball.
right now. They are already in the regional
Yep.
final. Upset East Carolina and beat VCU yesterday.
So the 3-1 pitch.
Wes Carroll, former teammate of mine, that is leading
Inside, ball 4.
that club.
All right, Snake, gotta pull him.
Brother played in the big leagues as well.
Yes,
Jamie.
What's up, Laney?
If it's the weather,
Welcome in.
Back-to-back walks for Charlie. So Sean Murphy's going to go out and talk to him. You've also got Charlie sitting at 95 pitches here, CJ.
Well, I think it's definitely possible now. Charlie not doing any complaining.
And Snake
But you
just
can
put
see
the
there that's coming
freaking
down
stands
pretty
there.
decent, and so it does start to mess with the grip. We haven't seen anything with the mound that has bugged him at all. But if it were, I think he's certainly been around long enough and smart enough to know that you just go ahead and get the grounds crew out there. And at least now he's getting, could be one of those tongue depressors or something to help clear out the spikes. Oh, no, it's going to be another bag of rosin. Is that one got a little bit too wet? He put it in his pocket, rosin bag in the back pocket.
No, I think maybe he's got some seeds or something back there.
If I were him, I just put some pine tar in there. It really helps with the breaking ball.
I read somewhere that's illegal, but
only if they catch you, Brandon.
Dylan Lee has started to loosen for Atlanta. 2 on, 2 out now. Seth Brown, the batter. And he swings through the curveball 0-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Brown has yet to put the ball in play in this series. He has 5 strikeouts and 1 walk.
0-1 pitch.
That's in play. Michael Harris over.
Swung on, popped up to left center. Michael Harris underneath it for out number 3.
5.5 in the books.
That'll do it.
Start by Charlie Morton.
That
Heading
might
to
be
bottom
the
of
last.
6th.
Yep, that'd be the last time we
It
probably
should
see
be.
Yep.
I
Should be
think
the
it
last
should
time
be.
we see Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it should be.
I agree.
He's definitely starting to look fatigued.
Yep.
Your teammates often think you have psychic powers on the field, Scorpio, because you're so attuned to high-velocity heaters and unpredictable breaking pitches. Leaning into your sixth sense during the game could be an unexpected way to create some chaos on the base paths. Your intuition could be the missing ingredient to getting the team all the way to the postseason.
This year's draft class is unbelievable.
Welcome to the show.
Finds the wall and she makes the catch.
This is a historic event this year.
Uh-oh, everybody. Uh-oh. What's that sound? Giveaway time!
Giveaway time! Woo! Check out the chat channel. Here it comes.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by your greater Atlanta area Cadillac dealers. By Yellowwood, if it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. And by Alpha Insurance.
There you have it, everybody.
Charlie Morton, 97 pitches.
Sure to grab that key, head on over to your Steam gameplay and redeem it for free.
They're trying to get
quick
the
because
mound
it's one redeem
situated
per
before
key.
Luis Medina
Somebody
pitches
else
in the
beats
bottom
you
of
to
the
it.
sixth
You'll get
inning.
an Arizona. It's already
While they do
been
that, we bring you
redeemed.
this Xfinity
act
game
quickly.
break. Braves will play Boston in a two-game series starting Tuesday. Today, Boston going up against Detroit. And Rafael
That is
Devers,
giveaway
the
number
RBI
4
triple
on
play.
the day.
That brings in Dominic Smith. Right now, they're in the middle of the fifth. Boston, who sits a game above 500, trying to get to 2 games above 500. They have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, we know they got a couple of good pitchers, and certainly something we'll see how things line up for that series that starts on Tuesday. But it'll be a fun one for sure. But they can be a challenge. Another team you certainly cannot overlook. Now, we did see Luis Medina go out. He started taking some tosses. He wanted to keep throwing in front of the mound, but the umpires told him no, it's going to be a little while, so send him back in. I counted 14 grounds crew members out there working on the field and making sure everything is a-okay. Now, it was interesting that Charlie did not seem to have any issues with the mound whatsoever, but it is getting the full treatment right now from its crew.
Luis Medina tries to stay dry. I said it stopped raining just as I said that. There's a light shower right now, but nothing that would stop play. Look at Ed.
I mean, he is in that position where he could be telling people what to do.
But he's out there with his boys.
He's hands-on.
You know, if you're going to fight in the North Atlantic, you got to train in the North Atlantic. It's always been Ed's motto. Feel like we should be down there, CJ.
I'm good right here. It's nice and dry, and just kind of judging how they're doing is kind of my position.
Crew working hard on the mound.
Looks like Laney's niece.
From former A. Walt Weiss after his great
Like
performance.
Laney's niece may have got it.
And watch Orlando.
Oh, that's nice.
Orlando doing Orlando things.
It's a good teammate right there. You recognize that your starting pitcher looks a little shiny. His day's probably over, so go ahead and have a little fun and get that sweat off his face.
Ashley is trying to stay dry. She also has more on Charlie Morton.
Guys, I found cover under this one little awning here in the photo well. So we are staying dry as much as we can. But just talking about Charlie Morton, I actually talked to Ray Kerr and asked, have you been able to pick his brain a little bit? Obviously 40 years old, 17 years
reconditioning
vet
the
Charlie
mound
Morton. And, you know, Ray
because
Kerr
of the rain,
said
too.
the biggest thing I'm taking away from him so far is just the fact that he's been a major league pitcher for so long and is still able to do what he does. He's so aware of what he's doing, and he takes so much pride in it. To have a career like this, Ray said that is the goal right there, just to still be playing and playing this well at 40 years old. He said is inspiring. It is all about maintaining your body, having a strong mind, and being a very good clubhouse guy, which all the things that Charlie Morton is. And he says you've also have to really love baseball to keep playing like this. It's, you know, being away from your family, working hard at your craft.
Sweet mother of God, what is the holdup?
And more.
Yeah, there really is something to that. You have to love the game. You're absolutely right.
They're working on the mound.
What is really, really tough schedule. All the preparation that goes into what it takes to be a big league starter for Charlie. That is kind of one of the questions. There are many older in your career that you have to ask yourself and be really honest about, and that is, am I willing to go through everything that's going to go into a season? Because those off seasons will get a little bit more difficult. The older,
oh, what a relief it is.
Being the complete veteran, right? He's not just there for himself. He's there for his teammates. He likes sharing that knowledge, helping others get better. And we asked during the Braves Fest kind of who was the nicest guy on the Braves. A lot of fans were asking other guys that question, and everybody kept going back to Charlie Morton.
And just like you, he makes coffee for folks down
there. That's all, folks.
Guy you want to be around.
I do it begrudgingly. I feel like y'all should have figured out by now how to use that machine. Charlie, I think, really has a passion for it.
Don't talk to me. I don't touch this stuff. But yeah, Charlie, fantastic today. Yes, he walked 5, but he worked around all those walks, and he did not give up a single run.
Good example of what he struggled with when he had those couple of bad starts, and that was the in-game adjustments, right? Like he couldn't get past it, whether he walked a guy or a certain pitch wasn't working. Well, today he made those adjustments and kept the A's off the board.
The mound is ready, and off we go again.
Strike one and Michael Harris.
The count.
Medina is only at 70 pitches.
Come on, Money Mike.
Pitch number 71 is fouled off.
Foul ball.
Well, this is an encouraging start for Medina,
Fought the hell out of my knuckle.
A's staff that has been hit so hard with injuries this month. They're hoping that he can be the 5th starter in that rotation.
Little check swing,
is
foul
back
ball.
and healthy, and all he's given up today is the 1 hit and the 1 run.
He's done a good job being inside the strike zone. That was a huge key for him coming into this one. Overall, a 64%
0-2 pitch.
Strike rate.
Upstairs, ball one.
League average by a point or two. He did have a couple of starts in the minor leagues. They didn't go necessarily all that great for him. That was only 8 innings. But he did have a
1-2 pitch
ERA in those rehab starts.
Foul ball to stay alive. We'll do it again. 1-2.
Michael trying to get the mud off the bottom of his cleats.
So the 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Upstairs, 2-2.
The 3 starts that he made in the minor leagues while he was rehabbing. 72 was the high. He went 42, 60, and then 72 in his
I
last
hate bugs
so
too
I can't
lame.
imagine they'll push him too far into the 80s. If he gets through this inning, I got to believe it'd be his last one.
So 2-2 pitch. Swung and fouled out of play.
mosquitoes.
We'll do it again.
Them damn mosquitoes, they eat me alive. Like, they don't go messing with nobody else, but as soon as I go
Yankees
outside,
signed Medina as an international free agent out of the Dominican Republic 9 years ago.
2-2 pitch.
Harris
Swung on, hit the right field. Foul ball. Damn.
The 9th of the at-bat between Medina and Harris.
So we saw the mound get attended to. It is worth keeping an eye on. You know, a decent amount of water, not anything that was too dangerous.
Michael Harris was just out in front of that baseball.
Both in the infield and the outfield. The grass did take some water on, and so chances are you're going to get a little bit of that skip on some hard ground balls or hard line drives.
So 2-2 pitch.
There will be 10 pitches.
Foul and out of play. We'll do it again.
I mentioned Medina, originally a Yankee, but never made it to the majors with him, and then was sent to Oakland at the 22 trade deadline.
2-2 pitch.
And he's looked pretty sharp today.
Swing and a miss.
Slider,
Strike 3.
To expand. That is 6 strikeouts now for Medina.
Yeah, this one on the slider, and I think Michael trying to protect there. It looked like that was a swing where he's trying to foul that ball off. And he could not.
So the 10 pitches bat goes the way of Medina.
You
Now
got another subscriber, buddy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Riley's hit it.
You're at 9-13 now.
Once to left, once to short.
He's
over 2.
So Riley down in the count 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch.
That ended up being
And
a
there,
pretty good
strike
trade
two.
for the Oakland A's. They also got J.P. Sears in that deal from the New York
We'll
Yankees.
give it a few minutes
in
and
the
see,
opener of this series. He
see
threw
if
the
the
ball well,
automated system
pitching 7
picks
innings.
it up. If not,
Frankie Montas that went the
we'll
other
get it
way.
updated.
Montas was hurt
Again,
pretty
thank
much
you
the
so
entire
much.
time he
Appreciate
was
it.
with the Yankees, and then Lou Trevino.
That's right, guys and gals. We're on our way to that 1,000 and beyond.
So you take some chances.
We're at
Montas was a highly sought-after guy.
913.
But between Sears and Medina, at least where the A's are right now, that's looking
If you'd like
like
to
a
help us
positive
on
trade.
our journey and you haven't done so yet, please be sure to
Well,
subscribe
check
to
down,
the
but he did
channel.
not go.
You never know what other offers they had out there, right? That's where it gets fun, with the insiders kind of get some of that information. I'd be curious to see what else was out there for Montas and how that would have played out in Oakland.
Yes, ma'am.
So the 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball 2.
Two-two offering.
So the 2-2 pitch.
Off the end of the bat.
Swung on.
Right field
Hit
line.
off the end of the bat to right field. That gets down. Fair ball. Fair ball. Riley going for second. That's a stand-up double. 1 out double. Oh, boy. Yes, sir. Right on the chalk line, baby. Fair ball.
He certainly deserves some bad luck here lately for him, and that is a really good curveball. It is down and away, probably off the plate a little bit, off the end of the bat for Austin. There was not much more room there on that line. He just barely keeps it fair.
Yeah, so the 2 balls he hits really hard, nothing to show for. Then that one a double, so everything evens out. Pitching coach Scott Emerson talking to Medina. Quick message here from our friends at Delta.
From Braves country to the world.
So we're going to have the
Delta,
Big Bear.
official
Big
airline
Bear up
of
the
the
bat for Atlanta. Come on, Big Bear. Come on, Big Bear.
Brady Basso, who made his major league debut in this series, is warming in the pen for Oakland. But right now, still Medina. They got a weak swing there on the
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting decision. The pitch count is getting high, so Medina's probably near the end. You have the lefty in Basso. It's Olsen, but then Ozzie Albies. If Ozzie were to get up, we know how good he is against left-handed pitching.
We know how good this guy has been against all pitching.
So the 0-1 pitch. Ball down and dirty in the dirt. Ball 1.
Marcell Ozuna now has a 26 game on base streak.
See how this plays out, but thinking about Medina and when things go bad, how he starts to get a little bit wild. He probably did not love that little bit of a delay and how long it took before he could get back on the mound as the grounds crew was fixing the mound, getting
the
near the
1-1
end of his outing,
pitch.
starting to fatigue.
Come on, Bear.
I think that's why we saw him trying to throw while they were doing work.
Downstairs.
Told him no.
They checked down the first. Did not go around, so ball 2.
Charlie had faced, what, 5 batters in the top of the 6th inning. Not that it was a long inning, but he faced 5 with a couple of walks in there, plus the mound visit that we saw with Sean Murphy and then the changing of the rosin. So there was a little
So the
bit
2-1 pitch.
On one hard hop.
Swung on, hit right to the shortstop.
Marcell Ozuna
Fires over to
hit it on
first
the
for out
nose,
number 2.
But he's retired. Let's go inside the numbers. Brought to you by Hyundai as Matt Olson comes in.
Damn.
So last 21 games hitting .325.
Yeah, he has been really good and crushing the fastball as Matt Olson hitting better than .400 against it. And he's not going to see Medina, and probably not surprising, he's going to see the rookie left-hander.
Basso is coming in for Oakland.
Pitching change. Brady Abrasso comes in for Oakland.
Off the chart special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody.
So they went to a commercial break.
Masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what? And a roar to end his evening. Absolutely sensational tonight.
I'll be right back, bud. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick and get me a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
On the Hall of Fame highway.
It's a blessing to have those expectations.
Goodness, and that one is gonna go.
Got some more unfinished business to take care of.
Are you kidding me?
I try and do the best that I can in anything that I can't control.
Nothing on a baseball field that Mookie Betts does not excel at.
It's not really home field advantage unless you take advantage of it. Great things happen when you spice it up.
Baseball is a sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa.
El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuerte.
Season debut for Luis Medina. He lasts 5 2/3. And now Brady Basso comes in, made his debut in the majors on Friday, threw a perfect 8th inning. Here he is again.
We saw 4 fastballs and 4 curveballs. That was it, but he looked good.
He's got the lefty-lefty matchup with Olsen. Riley out at second base. And the rain has resumed. Another ball bouncing into the catcher, McCann. Basso in 2019, the A's got him as a 16th round pick, but 2020 was disrupted because of COVID. 21 he had Tommy John surgery, so hasn't had a lot of time at the professional level. And got a generous call there.
And Olsen not liking the drag there at all, especially in that 2-0 count. That ball looked like it had some cut on it. Looked like it finished off the plate.
All righty, I'm back.
2-1 is grounded to Geloff.
Swung.
So Basso
Grounder over to first. Out, number 3. Damn. On to the 7th we go. Braves still lead it 1-0.
Listen to
It's been a really close game the whole game. Really surprising as lit up as the bats were for both teams yesterday. They're really not hitting the ball too well today.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Absolutely, lady. Thumbs up to you, my gal.
Subscribe to
She's absolutely right. Join the chat no matter what team you vote you're for. We are a friendly chat.
Just run out of adjectives to describe
Get it out. I'll get it out.
Yeah.
He's having so much fun. That team is having so much fun.
So much to like about this kid right here. The loft, the juice, everything's there. He hits well beyond his age.
He's figured it out.
Jackson Churio.
I keep missing a lot of commercials in today.
Well, they're trying to keep that mound as dry as humanly possible as we continue to play dodgeball on a Sunday afternoon with the rain showers in the area. Atlanta clinging to a 1-0 lead. But the sun is shining through the current rain shower. Some of the folks braving the elements, a lot of them up on the concourse waiting for the sun to take over and win the battle. Well, while we have the time, let's get in our Zaxby Saucy play here. And it spotlights Orlando Arcia. He has been playing Gold Glove caliber defense at the shortstop position this year. 6 outs above average. That is best among National League shortstops.
He's been fantastic. We've talked about it all year long. The only guy in baseball that is ahead of him is Bobby Wood Jr. in Kansas City with his 10, which is a huge number, but we don't even need that number to tell us because we have been witnesses to what we have seen consistently from Orlando. The defense has just been terrific.
So Dylan Lee comes into the ball game for Atlanta.
A couple of times when he wasn't out there.
Places Charlie Morton on the mound.
The difference in the way that he moves and the way that he plays defense. He's special. And he's in the sunlight, which is a really good news. It's really good news. So let's go.
Still working on the mound.
I watch here, and again, I understand and really do appreciate what happens out there. I just feel like there's a lot of time being paid to what's going on, like behind the mound and around it. And it looks nice, but let's go. We got baseball to play here.
Dylan Lee is coming in here for Atlanta. You can see him now starting to throw his warm-up tosses. So Charlie goes 6 scoreless, 97 pitches. And Brian Snitker is going to the southpaw here in the 7th inning.
Yeah, Charlie did his job. You're in a pretty good position right now, even though this game is tight and there's a little bit of pressure here on the bullpen and just a 1-0 game. But Dylan Lee has just been terrific this season for the Atlanta Braves. Just a 1.42 ERA in his 17 games pitched so far this season. 1 home run allowed. Got a good slider. That's the pitch that he throws the most. Just a .213 batting average against his slider. Get the 4-seam fastball and the changeup in there as well.
If you weren't with us earlier, everybody wearing those number 4 patches because it is Lou Gehrig Day across Major League Baseball. Of course, he wore number 4 in that New York Yankee jersey, winning 6 World Series titles with the Yanks and that streak of 2,130 consecutive games played. And he passed from ALS June 2nd, 1941. And today, not only honor Lou Gehrig, but all get together across Major League Baseball in support of the fight against ALS. Of course, Gehrig's iconic retirement speech, July 4th, 1939, when he said, "Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth." He battled that illness with such incredible courage.
Or likes, I should say.
Okay, the sun is out, the mound is good, and Dylan Lee throws his first pitch to Geloff outside.
All right, so 1-0 the
pitch
today
for Zach Geloff. This ball in the air.
High fly ball out to the track.
Runs out of
That's
room.
gone.
Gone.
And we are tied at 1.
Just like that. That's 2nd home run given up by Dylan Lee.
Well, he came in struggling a little bit.
That's going to be issued to Charlie Morton.
Season for Zach Geloff a year ago. He swung the bat pretty well so far in this series. It's a 93-mile-an-hour fastball from Dylan Lee, and you can see
just
how
like
it
that.
Back middle, it's down. They were trying to get it away.
Bullpen's giving up the game.
On it.
Damn it.
About 12 rows deep into the left center field seats. So we got a brand new ball game in the 7th, and now it's Kyle McCann.
436 feet. That is a big one.
Swing and a miss.
He was a rookie last year, and when he debuted after the All-Star break, he came out gangbusters, hit 14 homers final couple of months of the season.
Did he go around?
Showed
Yes,
his
he
power
did.
there.
Strike 2.
See if Lee can bounce
0-2
back here
pitch from
against
Dylan
McCann.
Lee.
He does. No question about that one.
Caught him looking.
Kyle
Strike
McCann
3. 1
gets
out.
Back to the dugout. 1 out.
It's a slider from Dylan Lee that ends up locking him up. Elevated in the zone, but the spin there's what got McCann. It might have been sitting on a heater, I guess.
So Schumann up to bat for the A's. First pitch in there for strike one.
Before we get to the stretch, it will be Timothy Miller providing a Sunday rendition of God Bless America.
So the 0-1 pitch.
Well, Schumann has reached all
swing and a miss, strike
series.
2.
5 hits and a walk. Let's see if Dylan Lee can change that.
So the payoff pitch, 0-2.
Down in
downstairs. Down and dirty. 1-2. So the 1-2 pitch.
Shortstop. Swing
We're in the top of the 7th, Lane.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 out.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Lee.
And both
Top
of them
of
on
the
the
6th.
slider, one to a lefty and out
Or
here
top
to the
of
righty.
7th,
And this
sorry.
one is swing and miss. Good late movement there from Dylan Lee.
Good response after giving up the homer to Geloff.
So J.D. Davis replaces Tyler Soderstrom.
Will pinch hit. First time the Braves have seen him in this series. He was with San Francisco last year, stayed in the Bay Area, now with the Oakland A's.
Outside, ball
He
one.
hits in the spot of Tyler Soderstrom at the bottom of the order.
So the 1-0 pitch.
He was solid last year. With
Outside corner, strike 1.
Career high 69 runs driven in, and now he's in his 8th season of Major League Baseball. 4 homers this year so far.
There's J.D. Davis, right, who was in that
All down and dirty,
with
ball
the San
2.
Francisco Giants, where he had, I believe, won his arbitration case in the offseason, and then they went out and signed Matt Chapman. And when you win an arbitration case, it does not guarantee your salary, and there's a certain percentage you have to be paid based on when you get released.
So 2-1
A
pitch.
small fraction of it, and that was it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, he was set to be paid almost $7 million, but ultimately the Giants just paid him over $1.1 million. And then the A's got him after he was released for a $2.5 million deal. So instead of making almost $7 this year, ultimately he's going to make 3.6, so he can still keep the lights on at home.
I think I don't know if it's charged to him. It may be charged to Dylan Lee. I'm not sure. So that outside ball 3, 3-2. I hope so there, Laney. I hope so. So the 3-2 pitch, 2 outs, top of the 7th, tie score, 1-1. Lee fires, ball down and dirty, ball 4. That's a 2-out walk issued by Dylan Lee.
We do not need to be walking anybody. We don't need to
That will
rock
bring
nobody.
up Abraham Toro, the third baseman. 0 for 3 today, 1 for 12 this weekend here in Atlanta.
That's true, Nathaniel. First pitch to Toro, swing and a miss, strike 1.
You'll ever see. July of 2020, he was traded from Houston to Seattle while Houston was playing in Seattle. He was taking batting practice for Houston when he learned of the trade.
So 0-1 pitch to Abraham Toro, who's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pops it up, shallow infield, or shallow outfield. Duvall comes in, catches the ball out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. A's did get a run, so it's tie ball game.
As we celebrate
All right, so here we go.
With the singing of God Bless America, performed by Braves opera tenor Timothy Miller.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair.
Doing Timothy Miller,
Raise
God
our
bless
voices
America.
in a solemn prayer.
Your hand over your heart, hats off.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet
Woo! Let's play ball.
The Stretch is brought to you by Synovus, the bank
Let's
that helps
go.
you reach for your big league dreams. Get there with
They should have brought him during, out during Memorial Day.
Welcome into the Stretch presented by Synovus. People and Trevor Scales outside kicking it on the battery here.
I thought that was kind of strange that they didn't bring him out during Memorial Day weekend on Monday. I'm surprised they didn't.
Bounce back after that last effort against the Nats.
Man, it sure was.
I'm
And
not
look,
sure.
a lot of base runners. We saw
Not
that.
sure why
walks
either.
And a hit by pitch, but only one hit. And it all started.
I don't know
early.
either.
We knew the key was going to be the command of that curveball, and he had it firing early on, got most of his punch outs with that pitch. But it was also, I liked the life on the fastball. He had plenty of life on that. The velo was similar, but it just looked like it got through the zone a lot quicker. It was nice to see him bounce back and pick up his buddy in Chris Sale.
just
who
can't
was
get
rough on
nothing
yesterday. And to see him do
consistent
that,
going.
Ain't getting
now,
nothing going.
after the year that he's
Yeah.
had, it's nice to see him pick up the slack and get a little bit more consistency from the big old Chuck.
And now we just got to get a little offense to finish this thing on out. Hopefully that comes after a quick word from our friends over at Synovus.
Will I have the money to send my kid to college?
Order for Synovus? Are you Synovus?
Yes. I do have a few questions.
A solid financial future doesn't happen by chance. Let's talk about your potential today.
Well, welcome back to Braves baseball. Bottom of the 7th, all tied up at 1 apiece. Today is June 2nd, which means we are celebrating Lou Gehrig Day across the league. This is our T-Mobile coverage cam. We're celebrating across the league, but also pregame we were celebrating a little bit today and honoring Matt Olson. He is a finalist for the Lou Gehrig Award. It is given to a Major League Baseball player who just exemplifies and best exhibits the character and integrity of Lou Gehrig, both on and off the field. Matt was joined by Chris Sale. He is an ALS awareness advocate. But talking to Matt earlier today, he said you try to do what you can to be a good baseball player. We have such a platform here, and more importantly, you just try and be someone people can look up to just by doing things the right way. Guys.
Well, and I can tell you that Matt Olson does things the right way, and he is a man that a lot of kids, not only kids, but his peers, everybody in baseball that knows him, they look up to him as well. Tremendous report, Ashley. Thank you. Well, new ball game here, tied at 1 after the home run by Geloff. So now Ozzie Albies and company will go against Austin Adams, who has come into the game for Oakland.
Yeah, we saw him register a strikeout in his last outing, and there was a lot of energy behind that strikeout and pretty animated after the fact for Adams. And we looked, and he actually looked like he was waving back near the bullpen. Giving him a hard time. It was an interesting reaction.
Damn.
Well, he gives Albies all he can handle and more, striking him out.
That's a good-looking slider, and he has a good one. I mentioned we saw it the other night here from Austin Adams. So the slider is the pitch that you have to contend with. He throws that pitch more than any other, 82% of the time. That's a big number.
Speaking of strikeouts, Duvall has been punched out twice today. Once looking, once swinging, 0 for 2. . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
So the 1-0 pitch.
Defensive swing.
Little check swing, foul ball, strike one.
I'm not sure if a new Sunday tradition here at Truist Park has been born or not, but it was the inaugural shot at it. The bagel giveaway
Oh,
during
my
the 17th
eyes.
stretch.
Yeah, Cracker Jack is what we started with, and then
Oh,
once we
man,
were
I
done
got
with
my
that,
eyes.
we threw out a handful of bagels. The confusion
light
on the
today
folks'
is
faces
just
when I
giving me
held
a
up the two
migraine.
bagels to make sure they knew what I was throwing. They're like, wait, and then they said, oh yeah, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
We over bageled a little bit today, a little few too many bagels.
So that
we
was
want them to go to waste.
strike two. So the
One
count
guy
is
caught
1
it,
and
took
2,
just
one
a
out,
huge bite
bottom
out
of the
it
seventh,
right away.
tie score.
He embraced it. He went all in.
Duval is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Duval fouls it straight back.
Going on and fouled out of play. We'll do it again. 1 and 2.
I love this. You're so excited. I love the smile on your face.
I was very careful with tossing those
Yeah.
because they are a little heavy. Oh, you're documenting
Oh, yeah.
it like a proud father.
Feature film.
Yeah.
It's coming your way.
So the 1-2 pitch.
1 and 2.
Throwing out donuts.
It looked like bagels.
Yesterday,
Bagels,
all those
whatever
runs,
they
20
were.
of them tied for the most runs.
Donuts, bagels.
Today it's kind of back
Hey,
what we had been
you
seeing,
say
just
potatoes,
low scoring.
I
And
say
feeling like Sunday
potato.
baseball. I feel like more often than not, sometimes with the day games, you're going to get lower scoring games. This one
So
was
the
really
2-2 pitch
well pitched. I think we knew
to
Charlie was gonna
Doovie.
bounce back well. Medina was a guy that we didn't know about, and he was really good in his first start of the
Downstairs, ball 3.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he went 5 2/3. Basso got the last out in the 6th, and now Adams ready to throw his 10th pitch of the 7th inning.
So the 3-2
He
pitch.
misses.
Way outside, ball 4, slider.
Trots down to first.
That's a really
Go
good
ahead,
battle.
runs coming to the
To
plate.
battle off that slider, not to chase when you get into a 2-strike count to get the Braves a runner here. So you got a couple things here with Adams and facing lefties. They're hitting 270 against him. However, of the 37 that he's faced, he hasn't walked one.
That ball is fair.
That's a fair ball.
Swung out down the right field line. Let's go, Doobie.
Still.
Going to stop at third, but Atlanta has 2 in
Why did you stop?
Yeah, he had it if he would have went home.
Really smart there, Jared Kelnick.
Yeah.
He knew the ball is going to be in the zone again. This is a guy that attacks lefties, and he saw a slider that he could handle. He saw it right there in the middle of the plate and went after it. You can see a little bit of his bat there kind of splitting off. And actually breaking in half. I missed that second part of it. My goodness. And he was left with the baton, but that's good aggressiveness. Looking for something up in the zone even after the walk. That does not mean you take in that spot.
The infield will come in here in a 1-1 game in the bottom of the 7th. And Sean Murphy trying to get back.
Murphy
on
takes
track.
ball 1 outside.
A third of the season with that oblique strain. He's got a chance to really help his ball club here.
Come on,
What's up, brother?
come on, Smurf.
In the air to the right side.
Swung on to the right side, hit high. On the run, it is trouble. It's fair ball. Doobie scores.
Sean Murphy.
Yes, they take the lead, baby.
Couldn't have thrown out there anymore perfectly.
And that's a double by the Smurf.
Well, that was pretty incredible.
Yes,
We've seen
sir.
two of these this afternoon. Austin Riley hit a ball that hit the line as well on the right field side, and here's a slider. And like you said, I mean, this is an unbelievably perfect location. Does it look like it just
Boom,
line?
it drops
Nobody
right
could
before
get to
the
this
chalk
ball.
line.
Maybe the right fielder Brown had the best shot at it. And his back-to-back doubles.
That right field
Yes,
line has
sir.
been friendly to Atlanta today.
That's
Remember,
right.
Austin Riley had a double down there. And now
Let's
he's
go,
making
Braves
Murphy
retake the
on
lead,
back-to-back
2-1.
at-bats.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Arcia.
Come on, Braves fans. Get them tomahawks a going.
Let's go. You got another sub. You're at 9:14 now, brother.
Post a bagel is
I
0.
appreciate it, everybody.
Well, now Orlando
Arcia takes strike 1.
chance to give the Braves a cushion here in the 7th.
Slider.
That infield still in with 1 out.
Oh, 1 pitch. Way inside. Ball 1.
For whatever it's worth, all 5 of Orlando's home runs this year have come against right-handed pitchers. He almost hit 1 out earlier in this game to left center.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Come on, Braves. Scored in a couple more runs. Let's go. Come on, Arcia. So the 1-2 pitch.
1-2. Stopped by McCann.
Ball down in the dirt, down and dirty. Ball 2.
Plate appearance. Orlando knows he's probably going to get that slider. He's going to get it away. Mentioned the heavy usage that you get here from Adams. 83% to righties.
So the 2-2 pitch.
Adams deals. Full count. First base.
Outside, ball 3. Full count.
Michael Harris waits next. Braves got a run back in the
So
first.
the 3-2 pitch.
Swing.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Garcia
Damn.
on the slider.
Don't leave him out like that.
This one is inside the strike zone. Pretty good, though. Outer half there, and a big swing from Orlando.
Ooh.
2 strikes.
He initially looked like he grabbed at his side, but when he went back to the dugout, he appeared to be okay. Well, they're going to intentionally walk Michael Harris. And that
Oh, the bases are juiced. They're intentionally walking Michael Harris. There we go. We got Austin Riley coming up to bat for Atlanta.
I hope Riley just puts it over the wall.
Riley to right.
Swung on.
That's a base hit.
Austin hit it on the
No,
nose.
it's not.
Oh, no. Caught.
Yeah.
Damn.
Off for out number 3.
Braves strand
Hey, we
3
still got
runners
the
on
lead.
base.
Baseball is a sport.
And still got the lead. That's right. 2-1, baby.
El béisbol.
And it looks like there's going to be a pitching change. Dylan Lee is done. G.I. Joe's coming up to the mound for Atlanta for relief. So we'll see what happens here, everybody.
It's the Plátano power and the Arepa power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big.
I thought that was going to get down for a base hit and score in a couple more runs.
Listen to every
That's what it looked like.
Left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties the game.
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
It's right, 3 much longer to go for it.
Yep. Remember, everybody, if you're just now tuning in, smash that like button. Absolutely free to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Take an active part in the chat poll. We will take that down at the conclusion of the bottom of the 8th inning. So make sure you get your votes in on the chat poll.
To get the UK excited about baseball, I had a great idea to combine my favorite parts of it with football. The mascots.
What is that thing?
Garrick Day joined Major League Baseball in the fight against ALS. You can do so by going to MLBtogether.com/4ALS to learn more. As we mentioned earlier, another shout out to Sarah Langs, who is so good at her job. MLB writer and analyst. You see her a ton on social media, providing incredible stats and insight to the game, and she is in the midst of her own battle with ALS, one of many examples across the country of people.
Strike one from G.I. Joe to Andahar.
And we thanks to all of those that have the ability to help out in the fight
You
against.
think he'll close it?
And Duhar is the batter.
I don't know.
We've
He
seen
might.
a few of those today.
Broken bat. G.I. Joe gives it to Matt Olson. Step on first for out number one.
The assist instead of the put out.
That bat was obliterated.
Contract, but good slider. We know he has a good one here right off the
Yeah,
end of the bat, just shattering that bat from Miguel.
That's like 3 or 4 bats so far.
Joe pitched earlier in this
Yeah.
series and had an outing where he got himself into a little bit of trouble with the first couple of hitters that he faced and bounced back really well after a meeting with Rick Kranitz. But he just continues to do good work coming out of this Braves bullpen and probably has the tougher assignment right now, facing potentially here 2, 3, 4 when you have just a 1-run lead.
And the number 3 hitter in the order, J.J. Bleday, he has a strikeout and then 2 walks today.
One on, fouled out of play, strike 2.
Jimenez pitching for the Braves, and then you have Jimenez in the Oakland bullpen right now. No relation. Danny Jimenez.
If you're wondering about kind of the Braves bullpen and where they are right now and what we saw in the 7th inning with Dylan Lee, I mean, Pierce Johnson had just thrown 3 out of 4 days, so very likely a down day for him, and that'll get the additional off day tomorrow to kind of get him back to full strength, even though Dylan Lee went back-to-back days, 3 out of 4 for Pierce Johnson.
The 0-2 pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Lacius is in good shape. He's
come on, G.I. Joe.
Thrown 6 pitches over the last 4 days.
One-two pitch.
Kelnick is
swung on, hit the left center.
2 outs in the 8th.
And out to number 2.
A message now from Georgia Drive Chevy.
The 2024 Chevy Trax, starting at $21,495. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Now the DH Rooker, the guy that we haven't seen in this series, but
Rooker takes ball 1 outside.
One of the more exciting young pitchers in the game, Mason Miller, the closer for Oakland. Boy, he can throw it pretty fast, huh?
Yeah, not too disappointed that if we don't see him at all in this series. He was not available, at least early on.
Downstairs,
Maybe
ball
we'd
2.
See him yesterday. That didn't happen after a couple of innings and 33 pitches the day before they got here for this weekend series. But yeah, he has been special.
So the 2-0 pitch.
He started a little bit last year for
outside, ball 3.
Gets off to this great start. I asked him a month or so ago on a radio show on XM about whether or not
so 3-0 to
back
count
to the rotation. I think he's really enjoying the success he has right now. But all of these guys, to some degree, always wonder couldn't they give it another shot. And thinking of the confidence that he is building right now and how good of a reliever he has been, it
Yoda time.
Something the A's decided.
3-0 to count. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, as we said, hopefully the Braves will not see Mason Miller today, the closer. As the Braves cling to this 2-1 lead.
So 3-1 pitch.
There's a 2-out walk.
Outside, ball 4.
Seth Brown will step to the plate. Braves have issued 7 walks today, but thankfully most of those runners have been stranded. All of them have, because the only run came off the Geloff homer back in the 7th. Daz Cameron is going to bring some more speed to the base paths here. He will pinch run for Rooker.
Daz Cameron is a pitch runner for Brent Rooker on first. A little bit of speed at first. There's a chicken charge.
And it is a strike. He went around.
Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Forget about the curveball, Ricky. Give him the heater.
On the heater. 0-1 pitch.
This one down the right field line.
Swung on, foul ball.
Let's see if he can.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
That is 0-2 in the
You have
count.
made me very angry. Very angry indeed.
0-2.
Oh.
Pick off at first. Safe. So the 0-2 pitch, 2 outs, runner on first. Braves lead it 2-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Struck him out.
A 2-1 lead as we go to the
Yes.
bottom of the 8th.
We go to the bottom of the 8th. Braves lead it 2-1. Uh-oh, everybody. Uh-oh. What is that sound? It is giveaway time. That's right. Giveaway time. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Giveaway time. Stay active in the chat. Look at the chat. Game raffle given away. Let's go. Here we go, everybody. Good luck to each and every one of you.
This is a historic event this year.
There you have it. The giveaway game has been posted. Remember, be
There
the
it
first one
is.
to grab the key, go to the Steam game, play it, and redeem. If you're the first to redeem, the game is yours for free. But be quick because it's one redeem per key.
Good luck, everybody.
That is giveaway number 5 on the day. Remember, guys and gals, these are random game keys today. They did not come with any indication of what games they were. So they could be worth 99 cents or they could be worth $59.99, $69.99. It's all a matter of just, I know in this group of 10, there's one key that'll be worth up. There's one that's worth up to $59.99, and one that's up to $24.99. I think the rest are like $10 below, is what it did say. But out of the 10, there's a guaranteed $60 and a $25.
Come on, Big Bear.
But we appreciate all the support, everybody. Thank you so much.
2-0 pitch. Marcell Ozuna swung on all the way off the wall. That bounces off the wall. There goes Big Bear going around to second. That is a stand-up double for the Big Bear. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So Matt Olson comes up to bat.
Here comes the Big O.
The Big O.
Olsen, baby.
Come on, Matty-O. Swing and a miss. Oh, if Ronald Acuna was on second, he was sure would have bounced on that ball. But look what happened to him. Torn left ACL.
Yep.
So the 0-1 pitch. Ball down and dirty, down in the dirt. Ball 1.
Woodland Island.
So
All right.
Yep, J.P. Martinez pitch runs for the Big Bear.
Lady's niece got it. Woohoo!
Nice. Oh, audio, brother. 1-1 pitch.
My
Give
apologies.
a little bit of a bigger lead if you can.
Swung on. A shallow left.
Out to left field on Duhar.
And that's out number 1.
And all those rain showers, but now abundant sunshine. He takes it, and Olsen is retired. There must have been a rainbow earlier because it was raining when the sun came out, but I never saw one.
No, we got one in Pittsburgh. The rain delay there, maybe because we're also higher up and just had a better view of.
All right, so we got one out.
Pennsylvania, really.
Bottom of the 8th with a runner on
We're
second.
in the clouds at PNC Park.
Ozzy Albies at the back.
Ozzy Albies.
Oh, that is base hit to right field. Here comes Martinez, scores. Braves now lead it 3-1. That's an insurance run, baby. Let's go. Go, Ozzy.
But you love seeing this.
Yes, sir. Go, Ozzy. Go, Ozzy. Go. Go, Ozzy. Go, Ozzy.
That is a slider that
Yeah. He's strutting his stuff. He's like, yep, I'm strutting my stuff. He's strutting
Sorry
his
about that,
stuff.
Lane. I got the game keys, everything up. I got things up over top of stuff that normally isn't there.
And the Big Bear can just
I get
appreciate
a little
Martinez
sidetracked
and
from
his
it.
efforts. A 1 run may not seem
That's right,
like
we'll
much,
put this
but
one up.
a 3-1 game.
That's right. I'm Mavs
Could
number
end up
1
being the
fan. That's right.
Marcell Iglesias.
That's my buddy.
So the
on my
1-0
shirt.
pitch.
Bullpen for the night.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch. Swung on. Hit the left center in the gap.
Duvall.
Down for a base hit. Ozzy Albies goes to second. Still 1 out. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the 8th. Braves lead it 3-1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go,
This is a lot
baby.
of what we saw early in the season, and that was the Braves offense getting to pitching late in games and good bullpen arms in tight games and watching them open it up pretty consistently when things were going well at the beginning of the season. It's good to see that here this afternoon.
Well, he's been dancing for a while, too.
Yeah, he's going to be wore out.
Opportunity.
So here we go.
Even further.
Kelnick up to bat.
Vinny Maid. It's time for you to sit out, man.
Swung on. Hit high and deep to left center. And a hard underneath it for out number 2. Ozzy tags up, goes
Come on,
to third.
Ozzy.
Both runners will
There you go, baby.
And Ozzy's in there safe. Runners move up
And
90 feet.
Runners move up. That's right. Woo! Ching, money, money, money.
We got the Smurfinator, Mr. Smurfy, coming up to bat. Last time up, he hit that little blooper double to right field on the line and scored in a run. So, come on, Smurfy. Come on, Smurf. The Smurfinator.
Good secondary lead here from Ozzy.
Takes ball 1, down and dirty. Ball 1. Come on, Smurf.
Murphy, that RBI
Down
double
his dirty.
last inning. That
A
popped
1-0
just
to
down the right
count.
field line.
Let's go, Murphy. Let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
Down
Murphy.
and dirty.
Let's go.
Down and dirty. So, count it
Sean
2-0.
Murphy 1 for 3
Oakland took
today.
2 of 3 from
Had
Atlanta
a
last year
RBI
a
double in the
surprising
7th.
series out of the Coliseum. Braves trying to win 2 of 3 in 2024 against the A's. Only meeting
So
with
2-0
the A's
pitch.
teams this year.
Generous call. Strike 1.
2-1.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Get him, Smurf. Get him, Smurfinator. Mm-hmm. Hit that bat. Whack that ball to the outfield. Let's go. Down. Ball 3.
Well, first base is open. A walk would load him up.
Remember,
Orlando Arcia.
We're in the bottom of the 8th, so after this inning, we're going to be pulling the chat vote down. So be sure to get your votes in. Head on over to the community page, get your votes there too.
3-1 pitch.
Sure to get your votes
Strike
and
two.
your lights in over there on the community page.
Yep.
It's been a couple of times today where we've seen some really bad
So
sliders.
3-2 to count to the
Inside corner.
Smurf.
Sean Murphy hadn't quite been able to pull the trigger on them.
Swung on a foul ball to stay alive. We'll do it again. 3-2.
Fouled off.
That's right. 44 in the chat, everybody.
Oakland
Hank Aaron, let's go.
back in 2016 in the third
Let's
round.
go. Come on, Smurf.
With him in
3-2 pitch.
Won a Gold Glove in 2021.
Ball down and dirty. Ball 4. Bases are now juiced. Bases are now juiced for Orlando Arcia. Let's go. Let's go.
Visit to the mound before Orlando bats.
So the A's pitching coach comes out to have a mound meeting.
You're facing the guy like Orlando more often than not. You're trying to get him out with Chase and to expand the zone on the slider. The problem is if he shows patience here, you certainly don't want to walk him, and that has been an issue for Jimenez, who's got 14 walks to his 12 strikeouts this season.
That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Arcia. You're due. You're absolutely due, Arcia.
Arcia ready. Braves with a chance to bust
Down and dirty. Ball 1.
Hail to the king,
In
baby.
the dirt, stopped by McCann.
That's right.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Orlando 0 for 3 today, but as I mentioned
Yippee-ki-yay,
earlier, to the warning
motherfucker.
track out in left center in the 5th.
Let's go.
Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
Ball 2 outside. 2-0.
So your eyes start to light up here a little bit. You got a guy who loves using his slider. I think for Orlando, you just want to see it out of his hand where it looks like it's going to be in. If you see
So
it
2-0 to count.
it's going to run away. You want to let it go.
Strike 1.
It is the slider, 2-1.
So the 2-1 pitch.
With the bases
Outside,
juiced,
ball
for the
3.
2-1 offering. 3 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put him.
We appreciate it there, Nathaniel.
Get ready to
The
grip
3-1 pitch.
Thank you very
Swung
much,
on.
Daniel.
Right to the third baseman. Fires the second for the 4th out to end the inning. But Braves do tack on a run. The Braves now lead at 3-1. We go to the top of the 9th. Geloff, McCann, and Schumann coming up to bat for the A's. We're going to see who the Braves go with for the closer. Do they go to Raisel Iglesias or do they go to Uncle Jesse? Who knows? We haven't seen Uncle Jesse in this this series, so we'll see what happens here. So remember, get your chat votes in, everybody. Get them in.
Chop chop.
There it is.
Oh, was it chopping?
All right, buddy. That's it. We're going to the top of the 9th.
All right, so we need to pull the chat down.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everybody that participated in the chat. We had 30 votes today's game. 96% voting that the Atlanta Braves were going to defeat the Oakland Athletics, while 3% of you held on for the Athletics to beat the Braves. We have 3 more outs to find out.
And Russell Hall says, no bummer, please. It will be Raisel Iglesias on the mound for the Atlanta Braves, doing the close to get the save. Let's go. So you got it right, Mr. Russell. No bummer on the mound. The dumber bummer. Negative, sir. Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
All right. Iglesias with a 2-run lead. He will face Geloff.
No dumber bummer.
He's been really good, of course, we know, as the Braves closer. And really,
so we got Raisel Iglesias on the mound for Atlanta. Let's go.
Raisel. When it happens fast.
Close this out,
so the first
baby.
Pitch,
let's go home with the win.
Swung on, hit the center field. Out number 1 to Michael Harris.
He's hitting it out to Michael Harris.
So A's are down to 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Braves lead it by 2.
Iglesias, and you also know that you have to deal with that changeup. And he's coming at you right away, and they're looking to jump on something early. So look at the overall numbers: 14 for 16.
So the first pitch to Seth McCann takes outside, ball 1.
And he's looking for save number 205 in his career. He got his 200th career save
pitch.
on May 10th against the Mets.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Let's get him. Get him. Pick him up, set him down. Pick him up, set him down. Just like that.
That's awesome.
1-1 pitch.
54th in Major League
Swung on, grounder to Matt Olson. Flips it to Iglesias for out number 2.
Iglesias hustles home.
Yes, A's are down to their last out. All right, let's go.
We're not joking.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with it. Let's go. Come on, Iglesias.
He threw 6 pitches in his first outing here against the Oakland A's a couple of days ago, and he gave up a run.
First pitch in there, strike 1 to Max Schumann.
Well, his 5th pitch is a good one. 0-1 here to Schumann, the final hope for Oakland.
I thought when you said chop all night, I went to push it, but I thought I seen the
yeah, you did.
Just
the GIF already chopping away, but there was no sound playing.
Huh.
Braves about to end a stretch of
so the 1-1 pitch.
In 14 days.
Did he go around? Did not go around. Ball 2, 2-1.
Check down, no.
Oh, come on.
So 2-1.
Atlanta.
2-1 pitch. Downstairs, ball 3.
3-1.
Yikes. Come on.
You got Davis on deck.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right center. Michael Harris underneath it. Out number 3. Braves win the series. That's right. 3-1 final, baby. There you go. Get the monkey off the back. Get him, baby. Let's go. Get that monkey off your back, boys. Come on, let's play some baseball. Let's rally. Let's get these wins, man. Let's go.
Was really important here, scoring runs in the 7th and 8th.
About time.
As you said, so important.
About damn time. As Lenny would say, hit that damn ball. Let's go.
And we will talk to you on Tuesday from Fenway Park. But
that's right. Hit the damn ball. And you got 2 more subscribers, bud. You're at 916. Congratulations.
Right. Thank you for the subs, guys and gals.
Good outing for Charlie Morton, and the Braves win it over the A's.
There you have it. The Atlanta Braves win 3-1 today.
Awesome job this weekend on
yes, sir.
Gretchen Caney, our producer, for everybody else. For Ashley Shabody downstairs. CJ Nikowski to my left.
Heck yeah, we'll take it.
Signing off and saying so long, everybody.
And there you have it.
Yep, that puts Atlanta at 33-24 for the season. That puts the Oakland Athletics 24-37 on the season. I don't know where the Phillies are at as far as today. I think their game's coming up later on tonight at 7:10 Eastern, playing against the St. Louis Cardinals. But as of right now, with that win, depending on what the outcome is of the Phillies game tonight, Braves move up 6.5 games to the Phillies because they were down by 7 games before the start of this game. So they move up a half a game against the Phillies. So they're only down by 6.5 games. So there you have it. Take it away.
Way, Tater. I don't know what happened to you.
I don't know what happened to me. Did my cam go down? No, my cam's still here.
There we go.
There we go.
By minute. Somehow I ended up minimizing the score. All right, guys and gals, so let's look at the stream schedule here. You guys can't see it, but I have a text document. We just finished. So tomorrow, Monday, June 3rd, we have off. There will be no Brave stream tomorrow. Then we come back for Tuesday, June 4th, and Wednesday, June 5th, for a 2-game series where Atlanta's going to head on out to head to Boston to take on the Boston Red Sox. 7:10 p.m. Eastern will be game 1 of that 2-game series. Then we'll see game 2 finished off at 1:35 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, June 5th. And it looks like we go into a 4-game series with the Nationals, where we'll be heading to Washington for those games. So with that said, I will be streaming the 2-game series between the Boston Red Sox. I know Mav's he's gonna take a pick at some of these games too here pretty soon. So it could be possible that you see him streaming one of them instead of me too. Yeah. We'll always let you guys know ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
So,
and we'll post it to the channel.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you everybody for stopping by and supporting such an early stream. I certainly appreciate all the subs, all the likes, and most of all, just you guys coming and sitting and supporting us. That means a lot from the heart. Love you all. This is KGB for the C Sports Network, along with my co-host Maverick from Maverick Sports, the man above. We will see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Sorry. Tuesday. Peace.